ikaw ay baguhan sa video ko, kailangan mo tong panoorin kung ikaw rin ay small YouTuber para to sa'yo. So hello everyone, good afternoon. Today's video, meron naman akong ituturong tips para sa inyo. So watch out! So kung ikaw ay baguhan sa video ko, kailangan mo tong panoorin kung ikaw rin ay small YouTuber para to sa'yo. So hello everyone, good afternoon. Today's video, meron naman akong ituturong tips para sa inyo. So watch out! So first step, kailangan natin makipagkaibigan. So ang unang gagawin natin, maghanap tayo ng mga video dyan na how to gain our subscribers. So ang gagawin mo dyan, hahanapin mo yung mga minutes pa lang nagko-comment. So, ganyan, scroll nyo lang, doon nyo, hanapin nyo yun. And then, mag-comment kayo doon na, hug nyo ko guys. Yun yung tawag doon. Hug nyo ko guys. Kasi hug ko rin kayo. Second step, kailangan mo panoorin yung video nila. Tapos, mag-comment ka doon para masabi nilang legit kayo. Kasi, pag nagko-comment kayo doon, makikita nila na, ay, legit pala to. Yun talaga yung napaka-importante. Punta ka sa bahay nila, sa channel nila, manood ka ng 1-minute video, tapos comment ka din doon. Tapos maraming nagko-comment doon, makikita nila, legit pala to, totoo pala to. So yun, dadaan ang subscriber mo doon kasi nagtitiwala sila sa'yo. Comment mo din doon ang hug mo ko, hug ko kayo, magtulungan tayo. Ganyan guys, tulong-tulong lang kasi small YouTuber pa tayo. Kailangan natin makipagkaibigan, kailangan natin makipagsapalaran. So third step. So tiyaga lang guys. Tiyaga lang na magko-comment ka. So, tiyagain mo rin na mag-search ka ng mga bagong post na how to gain subscriber, and then makikita mo doon na mga bagong comment talaga. Yun lang yung gagawin nyo guys kung gusto nyo maparami yung subscriber nyo. Kasi kahapon lang ako nag-explore. Kung alam ko lang talaga, dati pa, siguro maraming na akong subscriber ngayon. My God! So, ayun, yung pinagsisihan ko na hindi ko ginawa. Yung hindi ako nag-explore, yung hindi ako nagbabasa. Yung video dyan, makikita nyo yung how to gain followers. Makikita nyo dyan na hug ko kayo, hug mo ko, hug ko rin kayo, magtulungan tayo. Yan yung ibig sabihin, guys. So, ayun, kailangan makipagkaibigan sa kanila. So, ayan, from 21 subscriber to 56 subscriber. So, kung makikita nyo din yung comments, yung comment dati, 1 lang, ngayon 42 na. Yan po yung sekreto, guys. So, ayan, ang dami po nilang nagko-comment sa akin ngayon. So, I hope may natutunan kayo sa video na to. So, like and subscribe nyo ako para sa another information sa susunod. Okay? Hug kita, hug mo ko, magtulungan tayo. Bye! Ginalit niyo ako. Pinull out niyo. Hello everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel again. Sa mga bago kong subscribers, salamat sa pagmamahal, salamat sa hug niyo sa akin, at binalik ko yun sa inyo. Legit po ako. Talagang binalik ko sa inyo habang nag-video kayo, nagko-comment din ako at nanonood ako ng video niyo. Kaya huwag niyo talaga akong sisihin. Huwag niyo akong i-unsubscribe. How to grow your channel. So, ito na. Seryoso. Dapat updated ka sa mga nangyayari. Kukuha ka ng mga ideas. Titingnan mo kung sino yung mga nagko-comment sa'yo. Kung sino mo yung nagsasabing na new friend here, newbie here, makipagkaibigan ka. Kasi baguhan ka pa lang, kung gusto mo paramihan ng subscribe, titingnan mo rin yung video nila at magko-comment ka. Yun, magtitiwala sa'yo yung tao, babalikan ka nila, magsasubscribe sila sa'yo. At wag kang mag-unsubscribe gaya ng ginagawa ng iba. So, wag mo yung gagawin kasi alam mo yung tao na sinubscribe mo, nanonood ka ng video nila, maraming comment na mga baguhan. So, doon, makakuha ka ng mga bagong subscriber, mga bagong kaibigan, mga bagong hug-to-hug mo. Maraming small YouTuber nagko-comment doon. Pwede mo silang komenta na hug ko tayo, visit ka rin sa bahay ko at bibisitahin ka nila. So, kita nila yung comment mo na I'm your one of supporter, hug to hug tayo. So, every time makikita ng mga baguhan yun or mga kapwa YouTuber natin, magko-comment din yun sa'yo. Tsaka pupunta sila sa bagong video. Pupunta sila sa video mo at doon sasabihin nila, ang ganda ng tips mo, new friend here, kaya wag ka mag-unfriend. Okay? At kung pwede lang, lagi ka mag-upload talaga kasi nga may subscriber ka na, ayun, magko-comment sila. Tapos magko-comment din yung bago. Ayun. Ano mo rin manood ng video nila para hindi ka ma-spam, hindi ka ma-terminate. YouTube. Kung gusto niyo itong video na to, like and subscribe po para sa more information. Sana po nakatulong ako. Bye-bye! See you sa next video again! Lucky ka kung ikaw ay baguhan at nanonood ka ng video ko. So hi guys! Welcome back to my channel again. Sana naman panibagong video para sa inyo. At sa mga bago kong subscriber, welcome po sa channel ko. Sa mga small YouTuber dyan, kung nanonood kayo ng video kong ito, isa lang masasabi ko, mapadpad kayong hindi sawi at maghahatid sa iyo ito ng informasyon. Magkakaroon ka ng maraming subscriber. Hello kayo dyan sa mga nanonood. Maraming salamat po. At shoutout nga pala kay Elizabeth Acohado. Oy, Betchay. Nagawa ka na ng video, subscribe mo ako. Ingat papuntang trabaho kasi nga iba-ibang weather ng Japan. So ito na ang main ng video nito. I-screenshot ko kung ano yung mga past na nangyayari, kung nadagdagan yung mga subscriber ko para masasabi nyo legit talaga ito. So here's the proof from 21 to 66 subscriber pa ako noon nung di ko pa na-discover. Hanggang sa nag 56 subscribers. Hanggang sa nag 100 subscriber. At hanggang sa kinongratulate na ako ng YouTube. Hanggang sa naging 250. At naging 300. Konti na lang din at saka mag 400 na. Noong Sunday nga, sabi ko sa last video ko, naghahanap ako ng maraming informasyon. At nanonood ako ng mga how to gain your subscriber. Tinitingnan ko yung video, tinitingnan ko yung mga comment. At yun nga, nakita ko ano ang sabi ko. Ganun pala yun. Alam mo yung salitang, bibigyan kita ng ayuda. Antayin ko yung ayuda mo sa bahay ko. Susuntukin kita. Sipain kita. Alam mo yung mga words na yon? Yung mga words na yon, yun yung mga nagpaparami sa akin ng subscriber. Yun pala yung mga sekreto guys. Ikaw ay baguhan, lucky ka. Kasi alam mo ngayon ang informasyon galing sa video kong ito. At syempre naman, kung bibigyan kayo ng mga ayuda, susuklian nyo naman at huwag nyo yan subscribe. Kasi nga, nakita ko, alaw ka mag-subscribe ng 75 person per day. After nun, hindi ka na pwede. Ay, spam ka na nun. So, kung pwede, 75 per day, kaya mo naman siguro yun. Hihintayin mo naman kinabukasan na para maiwasan mong mag-unsubscribe sa mga taong naniniwala din sa'yo na legit ka. Suklian mo yung mga taong nagbibigay sa'yo ng ayuda, syempre, diba? Binigyan kayo ng ayuda, tapos hindi mo susuklian, diba? At huwag kang madamot. Kasi nga, pag di ka madamot, maraming blessing na darating sa'yo. More subscriber na magsasubscribe sa'yo. Tingnan mo yung sa akin. From 21 subscriber in 1 week, naging 385 na. 85 na siya. So, konti na lang, ma-achieve ko na yung 500K. At huwag kang mag-expect na may bibisita sa'yo kung ikaw ay nakatunga nga lang dyan. At be careful lang guys ha, lalo na sa mga baguhan. Huwag kayo ng video 3 to 5 minutes para di kayo masipa ni Lolo, di kayo ma-spam. Video muna before mo i-click yung subscribe. Yun lang mapapayo ko. Baguhan, huwag kang madamot, mamigay ka rin ng ayuda. 75 people lang per day, okay? At dito na naman natapos yung video kong ito. Sana po may natutunan kayo, lalo-lalo na sa mga small YouTuber dyan. Like and subscribe po para sa susunod na tips na video na kagaya nito. Salamat and God bless! At dahil legit ka, pinagpala ka. Hello everyone! Kumusta po kayo? Itong video na to ay short lamang. Gusto ko lang magpasalamat dahil nakabot na po ako ng 500 subscribers. For anything else, gusto ko lang magpasalamat sa mga idol ko dyan, sa mga lodi ko dyan, sa mga mamshi ko dyan, sa mga sisi ko dyan, sa mga Bisaya na subscribers. Salamat di ay sa pag-subscribe. Sa lahat-lahat po, maraming salamat. Dahil sa inyo, nakaabot po ako ng 500 subscribers! Sa video ko, ang daming nagsasabi, thank you kasi ngayon ko lang din natutunan na ganito pala yung sikreto, ganito pala yung gagawin. I think 3 or 4 sila na nagpapasalamat kasi nang dahil sa video ko, natuto din sila sa sekreto ko. Araw-araw nadagdagan din yung subscriber ko. At sa mga subscriber ko, wag kayong mahiyang magko-comment at magbisita lagi sa bahay ko. Kasi alam ko makakuha rin kayo ng mga bagong subscriber na kagaya ko. Open na open po kayo lagi sa bahay ko. Open na open po kayong magko-comment sa bahay. Welcome na welcome kayo. Hindi po ako madamot. At doon po makakuha kayo ng mga bagong subscriber niyo. Yun nga sinasabi ko, magtulungan tayo. So hanggang dito na lang yung video ko kasi marami pa akong aayuda. Lagi niyong tandaan, pag legit ka, pinagpala ka. Hindi po talaga ako makapaniwala na dumami yung subscriber ko, guys. So, hello guys! Welcome back to my channel again. Sa mga baguhan kong subscriber dyan, kumusta po kayo? Hinag nyo pa ako ng mahigpit? Sa mga bisayan ako na subscriber diha, gakos lang pag-ayo ha. Walay biyaan. So, punta na tayo sa anong nangyari sa video ko, bakit dumami yung subscriber ko ng ganun. Grabe. Hindi ko alam anong nangyari, basta-basta na lang nagkaganon. Basta pagising ko, pagtingin ko ng YouTube ko, pagtingin ko ng subscriber ko, kasi inuuna natin yung kung sino nagbibigay sa atin ng ayuda, diba? Tapos, pagtingin ko, bigla na lang na ganito yung subscriber ko. Hindi ako makapaniwala. My God! Kinunan ko talaga ng video at saka picture para patunay na ganito yung nangyari. Subscriber ko.
Ayan po siya. Naging 3.79 million.
Nakakabaliw. Hindi ko alam kung mahal ba ako ni YouTube. Kasi binigyan niya ako napakadaming subscriber. Grabe guys. Grabe yung kabang nararamdaman ko ngayon. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Ikaw ba naman, dadami yung subscriber mo, instant, natulog ka lang, tsaka ganito na agad yung nangyari. Hindi ko in-expect na mag-instant gano'n yung subscriber ko, oh my God. Hindi man lang dinadahan-dahan ni YouTube, hindi niya man lang ginawang 10,000 muna, 100,000 muna, 1 million muna. Ginawa yan 3 million. Alam nyo ba yun? kung tutuusin, mas marami pa yung subscriber ko kaysa sa mga datihan pa na subscriber, di ba? Grabe! Woo! Salamat YT kasi napadami mo yung subscriber ko. Hindi lang napadami, binigyan mo pa ako ng sobrang dami. Grabe. Talaga ako makapaniwala YT. Dahil sa isang click ko lang, sa isang minutong click lang, isa lang pala yung
Prank!
Hello guys! Na-prank ko ba kayo? Oh my God! Na-prank ako ni YT! Hindi ko alam na ginagawa din pala niya ito sa atin. Ako, tayo lang yung gumagawa ng prank at i-upload kay YT. Prank ko ba kayo guys? Parang totoo, no? Pero talaga yung totoo, ganun pa rin yung subscriber ko. Comment kayo down below kung na-prank ko kayo. Kasi ako, na-prank ako ni YT! Sana na-prank ko kayo. Thank you for watching!
Kung makikita nyo, proud pa ako niyan i-post sa Facebook from 21 to 66 subscriber hanggang sa nag 1,000 na ngayon. Yay!
Hello guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Isa na naman panibagong video na makakatulong especially sa mga small YouTuber dyan na kagaya ko. By the way, na-achieve ko na pala yung 1,000 subscribers! Thank you po sa inyong lahat dahil na-achieve ko yon. Maraming salamat po. Kung bang malaman kung paano ko na-achieve yung 1,000 subscriber in just 3 weeks? Watch this video till the end. Last 2 weeks pa lang, nakikita nyo naman. Kung makikita nyo kung titingnan yung last video ko, meron pa akong na-post doon na 21 subscriber pa lang talaga ako. Meron po akong patunay doon na meron talaga akong 21 subscriber hanggang sa naging 1,000 subscriber na ngayon. Nung pag-start ko niyan, may nakita akong kakilala ko na umabot na siya ng 1,000 subscriber. Tsaka nagtataka ako, wala siyang gaanong views. So, nandahil sa mga idea, sa mga comment na nakikita ko, ganun pala yung gagawin. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, kaya ko to. I-goal ko ang sarili ko para ma-achieve ko yung 1,000 subscriber in just 1 month. Kasi nga, naiingit ako na nakapag-livestream sila. Kaya pinush ko yung sarili ko na 1 month, dapat meron na akong 1,000 subscriber. Pero akalain nyo yun, di pa ako umabot ng 1 buwan. 3 weeks lang, nakuha ko na rin yung gusto kong 1,000 subscriber lang. Kasi bang malaman kung anong mga dapat gawin. So, kung ikaw ay nagsisimula pa lamang at napunta ka sa channel ko, tingnan mo yung mga last video ko. Kasi doon po ako nagsisimula, yun yung lahat yung mga experience ko doon ay nandun. Para makatulong din ng konti sa pagpadami ng subscriber mo. Itong mga tips na to ay mga experience ko lang at gusto ko lang po i-share sa inyo kung paano ko na-achieve yung 1,000 subscriber in just 3 weeks lang. Tips number 1. Siyempre, unahin mo yung goal mo. Kung paano mo ma-achieve yung 1,000 subscriber in just 1 month. Ano nga ba yung mga goal mo sa pagpadami ng mga subscriber mo? Ang goal ko lang, gusto ko lang makaabot ng 1,000 subscriber para makapag-livestream ako. Naiinggit kasi ako sa mga taong nakakapag-livestream. Kung papalarin din, sana makaabot ako sa requirements ni YT. Dahil sa goal na yun, kaya sinipagan kong makamit yung 1,000 subscriber in just 1 month. Pero di pa ako mabot talaga ng 1 month. Grabe talaga. At dahil kaya ko, alam kong kaya nyo rin. Tips number 2. Pagpupursigi mo. Habang mga pagpupursigido mo para maabot mo yung 1,000 subscriber mo. Since naka-start ka na, nakadepende sa'yo kung i-full time mo or pag may time ka lang. Kasi nga, may trabaho ka. Kasi nga ako, gusto ko ma-reach yung 1,000 subscriber. Kaya ang ginawa ko, finall time ko na. Effective, di ba? Finall time ko yung maghahanap ako ng mga ideas, kung paano maparami yung subscriber ko. Pinursigi ko yung maghanap ako ng mga small YouTubers. Ni-invite ko sila. Tapos, pinapapunta ako sa bahay ko na sana bisitahin din ako nila. Minsan, nag-overtime pa ako. Nakadepende yun sa inyo kung gusto nyo i-full time. Kasi nga, Quarantine naman ngayon. Ako wala akong trabaho, kaya pinol time ko na, tinodo ko na. Wala rin akong pinagkakaabalahan, kaya sobrang bored ako. Kaya itong YT ang pinagkakaabalahan ko. So tips number 3. Paano madagdagan yung subscriber mo araw-araw? Paano ko ba napadami ang subscriber ko araw-araw? Paano nga ba? Doon nga sa sinabi ko sa pangalawang video ko, na ayudahan mo ako, ayudahan kita, magtulungan tayo. Doon napadami yung subscriber ko. Dahil din sa lagi akong online, tsaka yung mga sinasubscribe ko, pag lagi silang nagpo-post, at may nakikita akong nagko-comment sila na bago pa lang, minutes pa lang, ini-invite ko agad yan sila sa bahay ko. Since tambay nga, lagi ko silang inaabangan. Yun lang yung advantage na wala kang ginagawa. Advantage mong laging online. Pag may nagpo-post at makikita ka, yun, doon maparami yung subscriber mo. Siyempre, hindi ko rin pinapalagpas yung mga nagbibisita sa kanila. Binibisita ko rin sa bahay nila para makapangisda din ako. Tips number 4. Dapat may kilala kang tao na laging nag-upload about how to gain your subscriber, paano matulungan mga small YouTuber or whatever dyan. Dapat may kilala kang ganong tao. Kasi pag may kilala kang ganong tao, tingnan mo yung mga comment doon, makikita mo yung mga kapwa small YouTuber mo doon, at doon maparami ang subscriber mo. Trust me. Kagaya ko din sila na humihingi ng ayuda. Pero wag niyo akong tularan. Depende na yun sa inyo kung tularan niyo ako. Tips number 5. Tamang pangingisda at tamang pag-upload ng video nyo. Dapat alam nyo din kung anong oras yung dadami yung subscriber nyo. Kasi alam ko kung anong oras dumadami yung subscriber ko eh. Siguro yung mga tao kaka-out lang galing sa trabaho. 5 to 10 hanggang dyan. Nag-overtime na ako kung paano maparami yung subscriber ko. Once na nag-upload yung dalawang sikat na YouTuber na kakilala ko, boom, dun maparami yung subscriber ko. Akalain nyo yun sa isang araw. Siguro sa isang araw maka 75 person. Yes, 75 person per day. Hindi ko alam kung anong ginawa ko. Basta, ini-invite ko lang din sila sa bahay ko. Tsaka binibigyan ko rin sila ng ayuda. Di po ako madamot. Sometimes, konti lang din. Abot lang ng 30 to 50 person. Pero hindi ako bumababa ng hanggang 20 lang. 30 pataas talaga. Kasi kung goal mo makaabot ng 1,000 subscriber, pagsikapan mo, paghirapan mo. Kasi hindi tayo artista na sikat na bigla na lang magpa-follow sa atin at dadami yung subscriber natin. So anyway, I hope nakatulong yung 5 ways ko kung paano makaabot ng 1,000 subscriber or kung paano mapadami ang subscriber mo. Tulad ko, nag-uumpisa lang din ako sa maliit hanggang sa ginol ko talaga, hanggang sa pinush ko talaga. Kasi nga, naiinggit talaga ako na nagla-livestream sila. Kaya ngayon, umabot ako ng 1,000 subscribers. Tiwala lang sa sarili nyo, makamit nyo din yun. Tutulungan rin kita kung ikaw ay lagi sa channel ko, hahayaan kitang mangisda. Kasi nga, doon din ako galing. Ikaw ay baguhan, lagi kong sinasabi, welcome na welcome po kayo sa bahay ko. I hope nabigyan ko kayo ng pamamaraan kung paano mapadami yung subscriber niyo. Please like and subscribe para updated kayo sa susunod kong video. At sana may natutunan kayo sa video kong ito ngayon. Bye! Guys, welcome back to my channel again. So kung ikaw ay baguhan at interesado sa video ko, please like and subscribe sa channel ko. Kung hindi nyo pa ako kilala, magpapakilala ko. My name is Maricel. Ngayong video na ito, gusto ko lang mag-support sa mga baguhan nating small YouTuber. Sa mga gusto magpa-support ng channel nyo dyan, please comment lang kayo sa baba para ma-promote ko kayo next video. Supportahan natin yung mga small YouTuber guys. Sana supportahan nyo din sila. Kasi marami na nga yung mga small YouTuber na gusto ring umangat. Kasi nga wala tayong kinikita ngayon. Ito na lang muna yung pagkakaabala natin. Pero guys, before kayo mag-subscribe sa ibang tao, or sa mga baguhan dyan, before kayo mag-subscribe, manood muna kayo ng video, 3 to 5 minutes, para di tayo masipa ni Lolo. Calling sa mga baguhan dyan. Gusto mapopromote ng video, ipopromote ko sa next video ko. Shoutout nga pala kay Hello Zuzan, Chris Ann, Kuya Rolando Nasin, Sam Tato, Mar Velasquez, Junimar Bubo Vlogs,
And it's Ella.
yung mga shoutout ko, sila yung mga kumakapit talaga sa akin, sila yung lagi kong taga-subaybay, sila yung laging nagko-comment. Salamat po sa inyo. Sa mga hindi ko po na-mention, sa mga laging sumusuporta sa akin dyan, laging nagko-comment sa akin dyan, comment lang kayo kung gusto niyo suporta ko. That's all. See you again sa next video ko. Bye! Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel again. Kumusta po kayo? Hello rin sa mga baguhan. Dumadami na ata kayo, kaya di ko kaya i-shoutout kayo lahat. So before ko kayo i-shoutout, gusto ko lang magbigay ng konting kaalaman, mga nananotice, kung paano mapadami yung subscriber natin. Gusto ko lang kayo bigyan ng mga ideas. Kahit na paulit-ulit, pero ito talaga yung reason sa video na ito. Yung mga nanotice ko, ito yung mga natutunan ko, ito yung mga na-search ko. Baka sakaling i-apply nyo rin at mapadami yung viewers nyo at saka subscribers. But before anything else, kung di ka pa nakasubscribe sa channel ko, please like and subscribe para updated ka sa mga susunod kong video. Dapat mag-subscribe ka kasi marami akong natutunan na ituturo sa inyo. So, mayroon na lang akong 3 rason kung bakit hindi tayo minsan nakakuha ng mga viewers or subscribers. Reason why kung bakit tuwing nag-upload ka ng video, wala kang viewers at walang nagko-comment sa'yo. Ito talaga yung mga importante na sasabihin ko para mapansin ka rin ng mga small YouTubers. First, dapat pag nag-upload ka, pag may nag-comment sa'yo, replyan mo agad. Kahit isa lang yan sila or dalawa. Kasi pag once nakita yan ng mga other YouTubers, other kapwa natin na mga small YouTubers, may intriga sila, bakit maraming comment to, bakit may 4 na comment, puntahan ko nga, baka makakuha ako ng ano doon, bagong subscriber. Pero hindi nila alam, 2 lang yung comment, 'di ba? May intriga yung iba. Pansinin nyo din, 'di ba, pag walang nagko-comment sa iyo, wala ring bumibisita sa iyo at wala ring nag-review sa iyo. Pero pag once may 2 kang comment, tapos nireplyan mo pa ng 2, so magiging 4 yon. So yung mga ibang nagsasubscribe sa'yo, may intriga. Real talk, 'di ba? Kasi nagawa ko rin yun. Pangalawa, pag nag-upload kayo ng video, kung gusto mo rin maparami yung subscriber mo, huwag mo i-turn off yung comment mo.
Huwag mo i-turn off ang comment mo.
Kasi alam mo kung bakit? Bis na maparami yung subscriber mo, mababawasan ka pa ng subscriber. Kasi nga, naiisip nila, ay, naka-turn off yung comment. Hindi rin sila makakuha ng mga other subscriber. Yung iba, ina-unsubscribe na lang. Hayaan natin silang mangisda sa atin. Kasi nga, gusto mo maparami yung mga viewers at subscriber mo, di ba? Kaya wag na wag mong i-turn off yung comment. Pangatlo, napapansin ko rin ata, pag di about sa subscriber yung mga ina-upload natin, wala ring nanonood sa atin. Pansin nyo, di ba? Kung nag-upload tayo ng mga about self, about sa mga pagkain, about travel, kagaya ng in-upload ko, kagaya nung nagtatrabaho ko sa Japan, walang gaanong views. Konti lang yung interesado, konti lang din yung viewers ko. Pero nag-upload ulit ako ng video like about small YouTubers, dumami ulit yung viewers ko. Kaya napaisip ako sa sarili ko na siguro wag muna ako mag-upload about sa sarili ko, about sa mga travel. Siguro unahin ko muna yung mga about sa small YouTubers. Kasi doon, mas interesado yung mga nanonood sa akin. Kasi doon, nakakuha ako ng mga viewers. Yun yung 3 reason ko, guys, na sobrang importante, kagaya sa atin ng mga small YouTubers. Dapat nyo ring tandaan na wag muna siguro tayo mag-upload about sa sarili, travel, or whatever. Siguro, maghanap tayo ng content about small YouTubers. Doon may intriga yung mga kapwa small YouTubers natin. I hope may natutunan kayo ulit sa video na to, kahit konti lang. Sana may natutunan kayo. Yung iba, sa susunod naman, kaya tuto kayo sa video ko. Shoutout nga pala sa inyong lahat. Nilahat ko na. Grabe, ang dami nyo po. Para wala akong 3 dislike, kasi siguro hindi ko sila na shoutout. Kaya meron akong 3 dislike sa last video ko. Hindi ko po kasi kayo maisa-isa. Siguro sa next video ko naman, kung sino man yung 10 nauna na magpa-shoutout, yun yung uunahin ko pag shoutout ng video ko. Deal? Don't worry guys, marami pa akong video, ideas na i-upload para kasya kayo lahat sa shoutout ko. At alam ko naman kahit hindi ko kayo na-mention isa-isa, hanggat alam ko laging nagko-comment ka sa channel ko, kayo yung totoong kumakapit. Kayo yung totoong yumayakap sa akin ng mahigpit. Kayo po yung mga taong loyal at legit. Again, sa mga baguhan ko po na kapwa small YouTubers, pag nakikita nyo yung mga datihan kong nagko-comment sa akin, sila po yung mga taong hindi kayo iiwan. Kaya, arat na. Sitahin nyo at ayudahan nyo rin yung bahay nila. Kaya tayo nandito, diba? Kasi gusto natin magtulungan. Mapapromise ko sa inyong mga baguhan na dating mga nagko-comment sa akin, hindi kayo iiwan ng mga dati kong subscriber. Lumayakap yan ng mahigpit, diba? Kasi hanggat nasa channel ko sila, kami po ay nagtutulungan. Wala pong damot dito. Kaya small YouTubers, mga baguhan, alam nyo na ha, iwan lang kayo ng mga baka sa kanila. Bisitahin nyo yung bahay nila at alam kong bibisitahin ka rin nila. Legit 100%. Alam ko naman babalikan nila kayo. Hanapin nyo lang lahat yung nag-comment sa akin. Babalikan kayo ng lahat.
So hello po, ito na po yung shoutout nyo.
So I hope may natutunan ulit kayo. See you again sa next video. Actually, ang hirap gumawa ng intro. Hello small YouTubers! Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Welcome back din to my another video, small YouTuber. So kung bago ka lang sa channel ko, my name is Maricel. I'm here to upload video every Wednesday 6 p.m. and Saturday night 6 p.m. Kasi para sa akin, yun po yung best time na pag-upload ng videos para makakuha tayo ng subscribers and viewers. So kung ikaw ay interesado sa channel ko, please like and subscribe para updated ka sa lahat ng mga video ko. Lahat ng mga ideas na meron dito. Small YouTubers means, ito sa channel ko, we support each other, we comment each other, we like each other, and binibisita namin yung mga baguhan. I promote and shoutout also, in that way, matutulungan ko ang channel mo. Lagi kong sinasabi, comment ka lagi dito sa video ko. Kung makikita mo yung mga datihan kong subscriber, bisita ka lang sa bahay nila, bibisitahin rin nila ang bahay mo para matulungan mo ang channel mo. Alam mo, hindi madali sa'yo magparami ng subscriber. Galing din kami dyan. Lalong-lalo na sa mga baguhan, lalong-lalo na sa mga 50 to 100 subscriber pa lang. Kasi nga 'di ba, next year iba na yung requirements ni YT, so kailangan natin magpursige talaga. Kailangan natin kumilos at laging online. Kasi next year, parang hirap abutin yung requirements ni Lolo. If you watch my previous video, makakuha ka ng mga ideas para mapadali yung pagparami ng subscriber mo. So all small YouTubers, welcome po sa channel ko. Dito sa channel ko, kami ay nagtutulungan dito. I hope you like this video at abangan nyo po ang susunod kong video next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. po. At bigyan nyo rin ako ng rason kung bakit kayo nanonood ng video ko para alam ko. Kasi may isang taong nanonood daw siya ng video ko at ito yung rason niya. But anyway, thank you kasi nanonood ka ng video ko. Dagdag yun ng subscribers and viewers ko. I hope mapadami din yung subscriber mo. Shoutout nga pala.
Jimboy Suarez, My Treasure Vlog, Sa Likod ng TV, Lynn Plays, Elden Kit, and Jade TV.
See you next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. po. Bye-bye! 1 to 7 p.m. na po. Hello guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel again called Small YouTuber Support. Before anything else, please like and subscribe sa channel ko. So it's Wednesday as I promised na mag-upload ako ng video ko. Next week Friday din po, mag-upload din po ako ng video. I'm doing this guys para makakuha tayo ng more subscriber, and I'm doing this also para makakuha ko ng 4K watch time hours. Sa mga baguhan dyan, sa mga konti pa lang yung subscriber, punta na kayo dito sa amin, watch mo tong video to para to sa inyo. Kami po ay nagtutulungan dito.
Shoutout po kay Prince Gaming YT, AJ Official, Isa Zara, Lynn Plays, Marnie Paliago, Free Music, Rolbert Sumagang, Teacher Project, Maria Dolio, It's Ace Place, Arlie Noy Noy, Jen Frago, Joel TV, Alfonso Gaming, Serval Walang Malay, King Lacatsera, sila po yung mga legit. And to my next video,
10 person na mauuna na mag-comment, sila pa yung uunahin kong isa-shoutout ko po. Sila po yung uunahin kong ipopromote ko po yung channel ko. So, arat na! Comment down below. I hope natulungan ko naman kayo. And small YouTuber, welcome po sa bahay ko. Basta manood lang kayo ng video ko. Konti lang naman to, please. Panoorin nyo na para ma-reach ko yung 4K watch time hours na requirements ni YT. Thank you and God bless. See you sa next Friday po. Next video ko ulit. And see you again sa next live ko din po. Bye-bye!
ang cute ng robot.
Ayan no, nagbabaw siya. Napakagalang. Tapos baw ulit. Yan po yung mga Japanese dito. Pag nakakita ng tao, laging nagbabaw. Kahit sino man kayo. Kain po tayo ng sushi. Mukbang for today. Meaning yung mga ideas na meron ako ay very effective. Isang buwan lamang. Omar Vlogs 2020. Welcome back to my channel again. So it's Saturday night, andito ulit yung video ko called Small YouTuber Support. So if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe para updated ka sa lahat ng mga video ko at para angat yung channel mo tulad ng mga datihan ko subscribers. So today's video, dahil marami na nga yung mga small YouTuber na gustong umangat,
Maraming mga small YouTubers na gustong malaman yung mga tips or idea kung paano, anong ways para umangat yung channel nila. Kung paano tayo makapagparami ng subscribers. Kung paano tayo makapagparami ng views. Kung paano tayo nag-umpisa sa wala. Kung paano ako nag-umpisa sa wala. Paano mag-edit. Ano yung mga apps na gagamitin. Sa mga settings na dapat nating malaman. Sa pag-feature ng videos natin. Sa pag-edit ng mga tag, at para makita ng iba at madaling mapansin yung video natin. Yun lahat ituturo ko kung saan ako nag-umpisa at paano ko nakamit ang 1,500 subscribers at paano rin mapadami yung audience natin. Yun po ay ituturo ko sa inyong lahat. Please watch this video till the end. Siguro naman meron na kayong YouTube channel. Then ang paggawa ng apps video ay itong KineMaster. Lahat ng tao ngayon ay KineMaster yung gamit nila. KineMaster, andito na lahat. Andito na rin yung sound effect. Andito na rin yung mga background music niya. Sa paglagay naman ng thumbnail, yung iba hindi pa alam kung paano maglagay ng thumbnail, basta may video lang, okay na. Pero guys, sobrang need po ng thumbnail sa ating video para ma-attract yung ating mga audience. Sa pag-edit naman ng thumbnail natin, gamit ko ay ang PicsArt. PicsArt po ang ginagamit ko sa pag-edit ng thumbnail ko. Dahil sa PicsArt, andito na lahat. Pwede ka nang mag-edit dito, yung thumbnail mo. Andito na rin yung mga kulay na gusto nyo po. Ganda po ng PicsArt sa paggawa ng thumbnail natin. Sa paglagay naman ng thumbnail sa ating video, syempre upload mo muna yung video mo bago thumbnail. Then, need pa natin ng isang apps called YT Studio. Download nyo rin yung video na to kasi ito po ay napaka-importante din sa lahat. Dito po tayo nag-edit ng thumbnail natin. Dito rin natin makikita yung subscriber natin kasi itong YT Studio, mas updated siya kaysa sa YouTube. Then, punta na tayo sa mga ways kung paano umangat ang channel nyo. Kagaya ng channel ko, from 21 to 1,500 subscribers. From 21 to 1,500 just 1 month lang. As you can see, nag-upload ako ng video na how I wish alam ko to dati pa. Siguro umangat na yung video ko dati, siguro marami din akong subscribers. Kung alam ko lang dati pa. Siguro na-monetize na rin ako ngayon. Yun yung how I wish ko na sana alam ko dati pa. Well, for you guys sa mga baguhan dyan, sobrang lucky nyo po kasi napanood nyo tong video ko. Yung mga inuna kong in-upload kung paano dumami yung subscriber ko. Pero magic words doon na isa na doon yung ayudahan mo ako, ayudahan kita, magtulungan tayo. Kumbaga, once na sinuportahan mo yung isang tao, dapat isusuklian mo rin. Doon po nagsimula yung kwento ko kung bakit dumami yung subscriber ko. Hanggang sa mainit sa mga baguhan ang salitang small YouTubers, ay palagi ko na itong ina-upload. Hanggang sa dumami yung supporters ko, hanggang sa dumami din yung viewers ko. Isa-isa sa mga videos ko, yung iba doon magpa-5 yung tig 1K yung viewers. Like dati na tig 20, 50, 100 viewers lang ako. Ngayon iba na, meaning yung mga ideas na meron ako ay very effective isang buwan lamang. Siyempre, tulungan din natin yung mga sumusuporta sa atin. Tulungan nyo din yung mga sumusuporta sa inyo, balikan nyo po. Kasi nang dahil sa kanila, dumadami yung subscribers and viewers natin. Yung technique dyan, huwag mo silang iwanan sa ere. Kung nag-unsub sila, hayaan mo lang. Kasi once na nag-upload sila, mag-comment ka doon. Tapos makikita yan ng mga nag-subscribe din sa kanya. Pupunta yan sa'yo at maparami din yung subscriber mo. Huwag kang magalit pag nag-unsub sila. Yan mo lang. Kasi once na nag-uumpisa ka pa lang, lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa'yo ay sumusuporta din sa iba. Makikita mo sila sa mga comments sa mga sinuportahan mo rin. Kumbaga sa pera, rolling ba? Rolling yung nagsasubscribe sa atin. At yun na guys, natupad yung pagla-livestream ko. Pangarap ko talaga makapag-livestream. Ang pangarap ko na pagla-livestream ay isa sa mga dahilan at pagmomotivate sa akin kung paano ko rin na-achieve yung 1,500 subscribers. Isa yun sa mga dahilan na pinupursige ko talaga na lagi ako nag-online, lagi akong active sa YT para ma-achieve ko yung pagla-livestream.
Thanks din sa pagla-livestream ko kasi minsan nagkakaroon ako ng mga iba't ibang kaibigan, taga-ibang lugar, mapa-abroad man. At dumami din ang aking subscribers and viewers, biro nyo yun. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, iporsige nyo. Gamit nyo rin ang pagla-livestream din. So ngayon, pinoporsige ko naman yung 4K watch time hours na requirements ni YT para ma-monetize at para magka-ads at para magka-sound na din. Yan po ang kwento ng aking 1 month na pag-YouTube. Sige, puyat, online, lagi, na po lahat. Ginos ko ang time sa pag-YouTube ko since quarantine naman. Natula tayong ginagawa. I hope na motivate ko kayo or kahit konti man lang nakatulong ako sa inyo. Thank you sa inyo lahat and more subscriber to come. Inulit ko po, please like and subscribe sa channel ko para makakuha ka pa ng ibang ideas na very effective na 1 month lang galing sa akin.
Shoutout nga pala sa mga taong to na sobrang legit at laging nag-aabang sa mga upload ko. Grabe. Sobrang loyal at napaka-legit po. Kaya subscribe nyo na din po sila. Suportahan nyo na din po. Sa mga hindi pa naka-subscribe sa kanila. Thank you!
Salamat! Bye-bye! Ang link nyo po, social distancing po ha. Hinday Richelle! Hello po sis! Welcome to my live stream again. Yan, bigyan na rin kita ng jacket para makapaglapag ka ng link, pero dapat social distancing po ha. This message is held for review ka, Hinday Richelle. Nire-review ka ng YT. Ayan, nire-review ng mga YT yung iba, kaya paglapag yun ng link social distancing po, ayan, mababawasan kayo ng WH. Ha ha ha. Bisita po kayo sa bisita kayo at bisita rin po ako sa bahay nyo, guys. Yakapin ko rin kayo. Ayan, social distancing guys. Social distancing, kung pwede comment kayo ng space tapos lapag, comment space tapos lapag. Lapag nyo yung link nyo para hindi naman halata. Masisipa kayo ng ano nyo dyan ni YT, masisipa kayo ni YT. Show mo lang host. Salamat po. Salamat po, Hinday Richelle. Maraming mga bago, kuha ka na lang din po. Salamat sa mga dumikit sa akin, be. Honest lang tayo, walang iwanan, sabi ni Earn TV. Ate, isang kalimbang sa akin dyan, may 3 bananas na mula sa akin. Oo, napuntahan nyo na si Jefferson Villantino kung hindi nyo pa napuntahan. Social distancing po. Ang paglapag ng link. Jefferson Lantino, baka hindi pa maraming nagdaan sa'yo, baka hindi mo pa napuntahan, puntahan mo na lang. Rogin Faith Vlogs, baba mo nga yung link mo, be, para mapuntahan ko. Salamat, be. Aya TV, hello! Welcome to my live stream. Konnichiwa. Hi, konnichiwa. Do desu ka? You want jacket? Yung iba, bumabalik pa sa mga nagdaan sa kanila. Ayan. Okay, Rojane Vlog, papunta na ako sa'yo. Andito na ako, bebe. Okay, Rojane Vlog, hihintayin ko mag 1 minute kasi maraming nagko-comment sa akin. Hindi ko tingnan ng full. Gusto ko lang mag-abot ng 1 minute para hindi rin ako ma-spam. Saglit lang po, nanood pa ako ng video. Nanood ako ng video ni Rojane. Hirap naman ang pangalan. Ang hirap ng mga pangalan nyo. Hi, Edra Jane, Faith Vlogs. Nandito na ako. Tapos na po. Tapos na po yung 1 minute ko. Rojane Vlog, tapos na ako sa'yo. Tapos ka na din ba sa akin? Ate, ba't naka-block yung screen? Kasi pinanood muna kita. Jan Frago, good day to you, ganda. Ingat palagi. Hello, Ma'am Jan Frago. Ayan, lapag ka ng link yung Ma'am Frago para mabisita ka din nila. Marami pong bago. Tara po sa Bayakapan, sabi ni Viral TV. Punta lang kayo sa tahanan ko, babalikan ko kayo. Basta mag-iwan na kayo ng tamang baka, sabi ni Jan Vlogs. Kumain na po ba kayo? Haha, hindi pa po, hindi pa ako kumain. Maya kakain din ako. Pagkatapos ng video ito. Barikoy, natapos ko na bisitahin. Hehehe. Dalawin ko agad kapag may bago. Baka guys, may nagdadan sa inyo. Baka hindi nyo pa nabalikan. Balikan nyo na guys. Sabi ni Rich Rennie, who wants to dance? I think Rich Rennie is a foreigner. Rich Rennie, can you put your link down below so that they can visit you and support you also? I need some dancers. Yan. He put his link now. Guys, visit him kasi foreigner siya. Guys, i-relax muna natin ang hug nyo para di masayang. Salamat guys. Yes, relax yung hug nyo para di masayang. Invited kayo sa bahay, sabi ni Jong Pix. Yung paglapag yun ng link, social distancing po, salamat. Ate, nagtatanong sagot naman. Ano yung tanong mo? Ang bad ni Jefferson Liantino. Nagtatanong siya tapos nagsabi siya doon ng putang ina. Kaya yun, niremove ko siya. Nakita nyo ba yung comment niya? Kanina pa kasi siya ang dami niya naman nilalapag, lapag, tapos ang kulit niya. Ang bastos niya talaga. Nagsabi pa siya ng putang ina, kaya ayun, niremove ko siya. Tapos gusto niya, lagi ko siyang binabasa. Binabasa ko naman siya. Tapos hindi siguro siya nagbabalik sa inyo. Si ano yun? Si Jefferson. Kasi nga, nagputang ina siya kasi hindi ko daw binabasa yung comment niya. Kanina ko pa binabasa, paulit-ulit na lang yung comment niya. Ayan po, bigyan kita ng jacket. Hindi ko po alam eh. Tsaka lagi siyang nandito, gusto niya basahin ko. Tapos hindi naman siguro siya sa inyo pumupunta, hindi nagdadan back. Gusto niya lang basahin ko yung mga comment niya. Tapos yung comment niya paulit-ulit. Kaya ayun, i-remove ko na siya. Kasi nag-comment din siya ng putang ina. Gago, ang bastos. Kaya nga, okay lang naman sa akin. Thank you po,
Ayan, magbubo na tayo guys. Isa lang yun. Marami pang darating. Wag lang magsabi yung bad. Ayan, bago si Jenard Loriano, binigyan ko siya ng jacket. Lapag nyo po yung link nyo, you guys. Kaya nga, demanding din, di na nagbabalik. Yes po, demanding talaga siya, di naman nagbabalik. Tsaka lagi siyang online dito ha, lagi siya naglalapag ng link niya. Gusto niya lagi kong basahin. Tapos kasi minsan pag nabasa ko na ng isa, yung iba naman, grabe naman, napaka-ano siya, napaka-selfish niya. Yung ano ko nga, yung boses ko na nawawala na kasi ano ulit, parang mapapaos ako. Tayo kasi mga YouTuber, lagi nga dinadalaw sa niya, hindi magparamdam sa akin, Will. Hindi ako inaway, be. Nag-comment siya ng putang ina kasi hindi ko daw binabasa yung link, yung lagi niyang nilalapag. Binabasa ko na siguro naka 10 times na ako sa kanya. Alam nga naman, lagi ko siyang babasahin. Ko na itong mga inyo, sa inyo din po. Yung, ayan yun na, bahala siya dyan. Richard Tinakal, ayan, bago ulit. Mari Vlogs, good morning. Hello po, good morning. Ayan, ayan si Tonet Channel. May bago din po. Oh, ayan, social distancing kayo ha. Kasi may bago ng patakaran si YT. Nadidetect kayo, madidetect ako. Mababawasan din kayo ng watch time hours. Kaya mag-ingat kayo, bahala kayo. Masasayang din ang, nyo po, tawag neto? Yung pinaghirapan nyo. Wang Jin TV, hi host. Iwan lang kayo ng baka, sabi ni Carl TV. Ayan, si Tonet Channel, nag-iwan na ng link. Tonet Channel, naku, lagi ka madidetect ka ni YT. Social distancing po. Social distancing po, paglapag yun ng link. Yan mo na siya, nandito pa naman ako. Lang yan. Hindi ko na talaga alam, King Aris TV, kung babae ka or lalaki. My God. Hello, Robles, I love you. Sino ba si Robles dyan? Lane Robles, I love you daw, sabi ni Tonet Channel. Ayan. Good vibes done with you, sabi ni Jong Pix. Carl TV, ayan. Jongho Place, Kate Cassandra. Exit na po ako. Thank you po sa mga nagdagdag. Sige, Kate Cassandra Jail, ingat ka po. Kain ng lunch ha, and stay safe. Jamie Castro, Mari Vlogs, I love you. Hello, I love you too, Jamie Castro. Ayan, bago po si Jamie Castro, lapagyan kayo ng link para mapuntahan kayo ng iba. Yongho Place, Dan, Yeson, ha ha ha, Ivana, si KTV. Ivana, yung pagbasa ko talaga ng na to, na channel. Ivana, ang si KTV. Minsan si Ivana yung sexy. Ang pag-link lang, ikaw talaga, Tonet Channel, paglapag mo ng link, social distancing, kasi nga, sa akin, masisipa ako ni Lolo at ikaw din. Tonet Channel, Tonet Channel, Tonet Channel, Tonet Channel, Tonet Channel. Social distancing po, ang paglapag ng link. Ayan, may mga bago tayo guys. Boy at Inocencio. Hi host, good morning. Good morning din po. Ayan, bigyan na kita ng jacket. Ayan. Lapag na rin kayo ng link nyo para para mapuntahan kayo nila. Carl TV 2.0, social distancing din po. Social distancing din po ang paglapag ng link nyo. Salamat. Ganda mo talaga, host. Thank you so much, Boyet Inocencio. Ma'am Jan Vlog, Tonet Channel, ayan, rest back na daw. Tonet Channel, hindi yung lapag-lapag, rest back na. Rest back na daw, Tonet Channel. Panoorin mo yung video ni Mami Jen ng 1 minute ha. Tapos balik ka dito agad. Dan po Lods, nakapaglapag na sa'yo, sabi ni Jen Faith Vlogs. Thank you so much. Rojane Faith Vlogs. Tonet Channel, Dana daw po. Balikan mo na Tonet Channel. Marami na nag-a-add sa'yo. Ricky Marlon, gutom na ako. King Aris, lalaki ako, Ben. Nakumpleto mo ng araw ko. Walang yak.
Lalaki ka pala? Akala ko babae ka. Guys, hanggang 12 lang ako, kakain na ako. Pakain nyo naman ako. Tsaka yung boses ko, ibang-iba na. Napapaos na ulit. Gusto nyo ba mag-livestream ako ulit? Para mapadami yung ano nyo. Kasi, dapat pag sa sunod na livestream ko, dapat social distancing kayo ha. I'm back, sabi ni Carla Hara. JJ Vlogs, Tonet Channel, na daw. Oh, ang daming bumisita kay Tonet Vlogs, Tonet Vlogs. Balikan nyo na po sila ha. Nakatatlo ka na atay, nakaapat. Ayan, maraming na nagbibisita sa'yo. Balikan mo na ha. Nood ka na, 1-minute video. Rogen Faith Vlog, Ate Marie, you have a nice voice po, promise. Thank you so much, Rogen Faith Vlogs. Jongpix, pasyal kayo sa amin, sabi ni Jongpix. Ricky Marlon, pwede ikaw na lang kainin. Ang alat ko, tapos na to? Maraming taba. Wag mo na akong kainin, Ricky Marlon. JJ Vlogs, Kuya Boyet, dahil na po. Paus na si host. Sked LS mo host. Depende po pag nag-social distancing kayo ng paglapag ng link nyo, mag-LS ako ulit. Minsan kasi hindi na ako nag-LS kasi yung paglapag ng link nyo, hindi na naka-social distancing. Kaya natatakot din ako, baka sipahin na ako ni Lolo. Yes po ate, gusto ko. King Yar, welcome to my live stream again. No ba yan ha? May babae na naka-kingaris. Oo nga no, hindi ko rin napansin. Kaya TL ako sa'yo ha. Hindi ko alam ano nang meaning ng TL kasi alam ko yan dati pa pero hindi ko na alam. TL ako sa'yo. Wait, ano nga yung TL ko sa'yo, King Aris? True Love. Ganun ba yun? Viral TV Hazel coming. Bisitahin niyo po ako. Kuya Viral, dito na ako bakasi. Guys, bisitahin niyo bahay ko. Kalimba S ko, 1:30 Pinas time. Mangingisda kayo sa bahay ko. Ayan. Iwan lang guys. Babalik ko din. Huwag mag-worry. Sabi ni Inday Rochelle. Iba na Sikat TV. Dalaw-dalaw na guys. Boyet Dan. Trending Pinoy. True Love. Yan. Yan, may bago kayo ulit guys. Bigyan ko kayo ng jacket Trending Pinoy at saka Naruto page. Basta paglapag yun ng link, social distancing po ha. Social distancing po. Minutes muna bago kayo maglapag ng link nyo. True Love at tamang laugh trip ako sa'yo. Yun nga tamang laugh trip na ngayon, hindi na true love. Hello, social distancing muna. Ayan, dapat mag-comment kayo na social distancing kayo before kayo maglapag para mag-livestream ako at para maparami pa yung mga subscriber nyo po. Puntahan nyo nga to si Rich Rainy, who wants to dance daw. Di ba pag foreigner, iba yung kita pag foreigner. JJ Vlogs, sabi ni JJ Vlogs, wala pa daw na dagdag ate. Mari Vlogs, I love you guys. I love you all. Stay safe. Ayan guys, meron na lang akong 6 minutes. Kakain na ako ng mag-12 na dito. 5 minutes na lang. Kakain na ako. Kaya yan. Trending Pinoy Kabayan, sana mabalikan mo ako kasi napunta sa basura message mo. Yan, sayang lang daw. Bisita din kayo dito guys. Goodbye, balik na lang. Kate Handsome, hello, welcome to my live stream. Hi po. Hi Kate Handsome. Nako, lagot. Ayan. Host, balikan mo naman ako. Sige, lapag ka ng link mo, Trending Pinoy. Lapag ka ng link mo para puntahan ko. At hahanapin ko kung kailan ako nagbigay ng, tawag na ito, kailan ako nagbigay ng marka sa'yo. I'm back, host. Tagyakap ako sa 60 na YouTuber pero bumalik sa akin 8 lang. May ganun talaga. Minsan nga sa akin, ganun din ginagawa. Kaya, kasi nga ako 1,000 na ako. Minsan kasi tinutuunan ko na lang din ng pansin yung watch time hours. Kaya minsan kasi yung iba hindi legit eh. Yung iba hindi na bumabalik. Kaya dapat kayo guys, balikan nyo yung nagdaan sa inyo. Kasi, once na hindi kayo balik sa kanila, tapos nag-add-add lang sila sa inyo, babalikan pa rin kayo yan, makikita pa rin yung channel nyo, yung sinong mga hindi nag-add, sayang lang din yung time. JJ, link mo. Kuya Kyle, balikan mo. 368 na nabasura sa akin. Naging spam sub lang sila. Kaya nga, dapat kasi, manood tayo ng video. Hizon Alcantara, better to help, kaya hindi, kahit ako, bigay lang ng bigay. Kasi, to do others, want you want, others do unto you. Ha, yung watch hour ko, kahit nag-ilang tawag na ito. Marami akong 1K views. Yung watch time hours ko po, 500 pala. Oh my God, ang hirap abutin guys, promise. Kaya minsan yun yung pinagtutuunan ko ng pansin, yung ko na watch time hours. Kaya natin to para tayo makaabot ng next year. See, kahit anong dami kong views, yung watch time hours ko, grabe, sobrang liit pa. Kaya, Kate Cassandra, ikaw ba? Ilan na ba yung watch time hours mo? Kaya support kayo guys. Sa mga nag 1K dyan, 1K subscriber na dyan. Taas kayo kamay kung sino dyan para magtulungan tayo. Para maabot natin yung 4K watch time hours. 225 pa lang post. Naku, marami ka pang bigas nakakainin. Kate Cassandra Jael, dapat lagi ka lang online. Pursige mo talaga in 2 weeks na dapat marami kang makukuha. Hanap ka rin ng mga taong maraming laging nag-upload at maraming followers na mayroong upload doon, hug to hug. Punta ka doon sa mga channel na yon at maparami yung subscriber mo. Sana all trending Pinoy sa'yo ba? Magkano yung watch time hours mo? Gawa tayo group chat sa FB, hahaha. Oo, kahit gagawa tayo ng group chat sa FB, yun pa rin, hindi pa rin sila titingin sa'yo. 45 pa lang yung watch hour mo. Tapos 1K subscriber, ako host 1K subscriber, pero konti pa watch hour. Ako nga 500 pa lang. Tapos, diba, nag 1K ng views. Ganun pa rin guys. Kahit ano yung hirap na pag-subscribe dyan, pero yung watch time hours nyo, kahit marami pa kayong 1,000 viewers dyan, nako, walang-wala pa rin kayo sa watch time hour requirements. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, huwag nyo pagtuunan, pansin yung padamihin nyo subscriber nyo. Pansinin nyo rin yung watch time hours nyo din po. Kasi talaga, sobrang hirap. Kasi yung subscriber na sa mga tao, madali lang yan. Madali lang natin maabot yung 1,000 talaga. Pero yung watch time hours, sobrang hirap po talaga, promise. Hindi mo alam kung paano. Ayan, may bell na. Nag-alas 12 na po. Ayan. Sa mga late dyan, bye-bye na. Kahit na mas madami pa ako pinanood eh. Oo nga eh. Sa akin kasi may tumutulong din. Si Sir Chris Peg, puntahan nyo. Nakalink yung link niya sa akin sa last video ko. Makatulong din yun sa inyo. Kasi kami nagtutulungan, may tumutulong din sa akin sa pagparami ng watch time hours. Yung ibang bansa. Siguro ako. Next video ko na upload yung watch time hours naman. Alis ka na, be. Ano video mo, add kita? Pag in-add kita, King Aris, malalaman mo na yung Q&A ko. Kaya wag na muna. Pag once na nalapag ko na yung Q&A, pwede ko na pag may video na akong Q&A, pwede ko na ibigay sa'yo yung FB ko. Ano, King Aris, deal? Sige po, ingat na lang po kayo. Salamat po. Alas 12 na, kakain na kayo. Tanghali na, kain na. Yay! Seconds lang, come on guys. Sabi ni Hazel Rebellia. Guys, oh come on. Seconds lang daw sabi ni Hazel Rebellia. Puntahan nyo na. Maganda araw mga kaludi. Hello, Joe Art. Kakain na ako. Bahala na kayo dyan. Sige pa, ingat ka palagi. Bari ko, Q&A. Taga saan ka, host? Ayun. Next question. Number 1 question ay taga saan ako? Number 2, ano ba yung mga question kanina? Kung may jowa na ba ako? Number 3, ilang taon na ako? Number 4, bigay kayo ng question para sa Q&A natin. Number 4, Number 1, ilang taon na ako? Number 2, taga saan ako? Number 3, may jowa na ba ako? Number 4, walang nag-comment. Walang iya. I need some dancer. Sabi na rin, ready. Ano yung number 4? Suggest kayo. Ivana Rain Palma, Kenny. Height and weight. Okay. Number 4, height and weight. Number 5. Tapos na yun eh. Yun yung number 1 ko. Ilang taon na ako. Number 2, taga saan ako. Number 3, kung may jowa na ako. Number 4, height and weight. Number 5. Waistline. Walang ya. Sige po. Sige po. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you again next time, guys. Baka bukas. Pagparami tayo ng LS. Ingat kayo, vital statistics. Sige po, sasabihin ko rin yan. Bye-bye, Junk Pics. Ingat kayo. Ingat kayo lahat, guys. Salamat sa pagbisita. Ingat po kayo. Panoorin nyo rin yung mga nag-dance sa inyo. Kahit 1 minute lang. Para hindi naman masayang yung video nila. Kasi ang hirap sa watch time hours. Ingat po. Bye-bye. Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. So today's video, magbibigay ako ng 10 tips kung paano mag-succeed ang YouTube channel mo. Number 1, channel plan. Planuhin mo kung anong gusto mo sa channel mo. Sulat mo kung ano yung mga naisip mo. Gaya nito. Hanap ka ng mga idea kung ano yung mga gusto ng mga audience mo ngayong 2020. Ano yung trending sa YouTube? Ano yung mga nakikita mo sa YouTube at gusto mong i-topic? Ka ng mga idea para di ka maubusan ng topic. Like ikaw ay nagta-travel. Feeling mo ba ito ay magbo-boom ngayong pandemic? Ba mauubusan ng content ngayong pandemic? Kung travel yung ilalagay mo sa content mo, dapat maghanap ka ng fit na content para sa pandemic ngayong 2020. Dahil ang mga tao ngayon nasa bahay lang or nasa probinsya, I suggest na gayahin niyo yung mga nagluluto. Marami ngayong manonood sa pagluluto. Lalong-lalo na mga Pinoy foods. Sa paraan na yan, naparami yung viewers mo. Sa panahon ngayon, gusto nilang matuto kung paano yun niluluto para sa pagninegosyo nila. Or kung gusto mong maging tutorial ka, kagaya ng ginagawa ko. Or kung gusto mong maging English teacher para sa mga bata, kasi wala silang pasok ngayon. Or kung gusto mong magturo ng mga ibang language like Japanese language at saka Korean language. Ang gusto nila ngayon ay matuto kasi nasa bahay lang sila. Tips number 3. Design your channel. So, design mo yung channel mo para may kabuhay-buhay tingnan at para di ma-bored ang audience mo. Dahil minsan hindi sila nagbe-base sa video mo. Nagbe-base din sila sa pagdi-design ng video mo, sa mga sound effect na nilalagay mo, sa mga memes na nilalagay mo, sa mga memes na nakakatuwa. Doon ma-attract sila. Pag-design ng thumbnail mo, yung title sa video mo. Dapat malaki yung title ng video mo para mapansin yung video mo. Design mo yung video mo para mapansin ng audience mo. At yung mga hindi boring na sound effect. Yun ay nakakatulong sa video natin sa pagparami ng audience natin. So, tips number 4. Yung channel mo, lagyan mo ng trailer. Ito ay importante din sa lahat para ma-excite yung audience mo. Lagay ka ng channel trailer sa unahan ng video mo. Kunwari, pinapabitid mo sila sa video mo. Or sa thumbnail para gaganaan sila i-view yung video mo. At hanapin nila yung part kung saan sila nabibitin. Karamihan, yun yung mga technique ngayon sa pag-YouTube. Like mga movies, yun yung mga ginagawa nila, diba? May mga trailer na nakaka-excite. Kaya minsan hindi tayo makakahintay panoorin yung video. Tips number 5. Promote your channel. Social media is the best for viewers like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yung mga kaibigan ko rin na gustong mag-YouTube, sa Facebook lang din nila natutunan. Yung iba kasi nagtatanong paano gawin ang YouTube, paano i-edit, lahat-lahat. Kasi di lahat ng nag-subscribe sa atin ay manunood sa video natin. Alam nyo kung anong ginagawa nila sa channel natin. Alam mo nasa channel lang natin sila kasi to make friends. Tips number 6. Make friends. Best things na magparami ka ng mga kaibigan dito sa YouTube para mapadami yung viewers mo and likes mo. Siyempre, hanapin mo yung mga legit. Ayudahan mo sila, ayudahan ka rin nila. Doon maparami yung viewers and subscriber mo. Hanap ka talaga ng solid friends. Yung hindi kayo iwan hanggang dulo. Yung aangat kayo pareho. Yung laging nakasubaybay sa channel mo since nag-start ka. Kasi ako, alam ko yung mga taong nanonood sa video ko. Sumasabay-bay sa channel ko. Nakakataba ng puso. Yun ba hindi na sila naghahanap ng kaibigan? Panoorin lang yung video mo, makita ka, yung boses mo, masaya na sila. Ang sarap sa pakiramdam. Aww. Yung iba, kaibigan ko na rin sa FB. By the way, meron pala kaming group chat. Akong gumawa nun. Itong Mar Vlogs. Add nyo lang kung gusto nyo. Or kung gusto nyo ring updated sa mga upload na. Every time na may na-upload sila, kinakopy nila yung link at sinesend nila sa group chat namin. Tips number 7. Find another topic for your next video. Just kailangan mo maghanap ng ibang content para di ka mauubusan sa susunod mong video. Kagaya ko, na-stuck ako ng 1 week kasi wala akong nasulat. Kung ano yung mga isusunod kong topic, kung ano yung isusunod kong i-upload sa video, I learned my lesson. So ngayon, ang ginagawa ko, naglilista ko habang ina-upload ko yung other video. Number 8. Best time na pag-upload ng video. Yes, mayroong best time na pag-upload ng videos kung gusto mo parami yung viewers mo. Hindi rin yung lagi-lagi kang nag-upload. Morning kasi, kunti lang yung mga nanonood sa'yo. Napapansin ko pag nag-upload ako ng mornings. So, mas maigi talaga paggabi. Siguro kasi paggabi, walang trabaho yung ibang tao. So, para sa akin, ang best time na pag-upload ng video ay 6 to 9 p.m. Yan yung mga taong nagpupuyat every night para lang mangisda, maghanap ng other friends at viewers. Yung mga iba na yan, kumakain, naka-rest, at nasa bahay na nila at hindi na nagtatrabaho. At sa days naman, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pero I suggest Friday or Saturday kasi nga pag Friday nagpupuyat sila, yung iba nagpupuyat kasi Sabado walang trabaho. Pag Sabado naman nagpupuyat sila kasi Sunday kinabukasan. So Sunday kinabukasan walang trabaho. Pag Sunday naman, yung mga tao hindi masyadong nagpupuyat kasi may trabaho kinabukasan Monday. So nasa inyo na yun kung anong gusto yung time na pag-upload or days. Para lang yun sa akin, opinion ko lang yun. Kasi yun yung technique ko pagpadami ng viewers or subscriber. Pero minsan, kung hindi na talaga ako naka-upload like today, like hindi ako naka-upload ng 1 week, siguro 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. is the best time. Siguro naman manonood sila sa'yo kasi hindi ka nakapag-upload ng 1 week. Number 9. Target your audience. Like, ano yung gusto nila? Ba't nila pinanood yung video mo? Ano yung gusto nila sa channel mo? Kung ano din yung pinakamaraming views. Meaning, yun yung mga gusto ng audience mo. At doon mapadami yung viewers and subscriber mo. Gaya ko, small YouTubers lagi yung ina-upload ko kasi alam kong lagi silang nakasubaybay sa akin at lagi silang nanonood ng video ko at kasi din na parami yung mga viewers. Papansin ko rin na yun yung gusto nilang panoorin at nakakatulong din sa channel nila. Number 10. Go! Dapat meron kang goal sa isang buwan. Dapat in 1 month, makakuha ka ng gusto mong makuha, like subscriber. Kung ilan yung gusto mong makuha ang subscriber in 1 month. Or before this year ends, kung gusto nyo rin ma-monetize. Kasi nga merong haka-haka na iba na yung requirements ng 2021 kasi marami nang nag-YouTube ngayon. At parang hirap abutin ang requirements ni YT kung hindi tayo magpupursige. So kailangan natin magpursige online lagi. Paghirapan natin yung channel natin. Consistent tayo sa pag-upload kasi yun yung nanonotice ko. Yun din yung paraan para makuha natin yung requirements ni YT this year. I hope those 10 things to do na mag-success ang channel natin ay nakakatulong para sa inyo. And I hope nabigyan ko ulit kayo ng idea. Gusto ko sama-sama tayong umangat, walang iwanan till the end. Good luck sa atin and see you to my next vlog. Ito talaga yung pinaka-worst guys kasi 3.0 lang ang nakuha ko. Hello guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. So this is it. Tuloy-tuloy na natin ang pag-upload ng video. So let's start. Ano nga ba ang mga benefits sa pagla-livestream? Ano ang makukuha mo at di mo makukuha? Nakakatulong ba ito sa watch hour? O nasasayang lang ang oras natin at panahon? Maparami kaya ang subscriber natin? Lahat ng yan sasagutin ko. Pero bago ang lahat, kung bago ka lang sa channel ko, please like and subscribe para updated ka sa lahat ng video ko na wala sa kanila. Nagpo-promote din ako ng channel ng mga 5 unang nag-like and comments sa video ko. So, nahin natin yung ano nga ba yung benefits sa pagla-livestream mo. Nakikita ko ngayon sa mga umabot na ng 1,000 subscriber, lahat sila puro na nagla-livestream. So, ito yung mga informasyon na hindi nila alam na alam ko. Gusto ko lang ituro sa inyo para malaman nyo din. Kung ikaw ay nag-start pa lang sa pagla-livestream, sa first live mo, malaki-laki yung makukuha mong watch time hours. Lalo na't wala pang mga nilalabag na rules, sa mga bawal na salita, sa mga di dapat laging naglalapag ng mga bahay nila or mga channel nila. Malaki ang makukuha natin kung sila ay nanonood at wala pang mga jacket. Pero kung sila ay lumabag at di sumusunod sa rules nyo, posibleng konti lang yung makukuha niyong watch time hour. Kagaya nangyari sa akin sa pagbibideo ko ng 3 hours. So, tingnan natin sa analytics. Punta tayo sa analytics. Ayan, ito po yung una kong live. Ayan, my first live stream. Ayan, click nyo to. Click nyo din to. Para makita natin yung watch time hours. So, 31.9 yung nakuha ko sa watch time hours. So, malaki yung natulong niya nung una kong live stream kasi wala pa silang mga nilabag na mga rules at hindi pa masyadong naglapagan ng link. So, punta tayo sa second live stream ko. So, itong live stream ko ay 3 hours po ito. And then, punta tayo sa second live stream ko. Back. So, ito yung pangalawa kong live stream. Punta tayo sa analytics. So, ayan. Itong video kong ito, my second live stream, 2 hours po ito. Pero tingnan nyo naman guys, 2 hours and 30 minutes ata to. Ang nakuha ko lang na watch time hours, 6.1 hours. Sa last talaga na sinabi kong small YouTuber support, lapagan anytime. July 6 na pagla-livestream ko, nasabi ko lapagan anytime na hindi pala dapat. So, ito yung pinaka-worst guys. So, meron siyang 2 hours and 40 minutes. Kulang na lang ng 20 minutes para mag 3 hours. So, pawis-pawis tayo dito sa kakasilta at namamaos tayo. Tingnan nyo naman ang nakuha ko sa analytics. Ayan, punta kayo sa analytics nyo. Ito talaga yung pinaka-worst guys kasi 3.0 lang ang nakuha ko. Oh my God. Ayan. Hindi yan talaga nagjo-joke. Talagang totoo talaga yan. Guys, sa mga small YouTuber dyan, sana marunong kayong sumunod sa rules. Kawawa naman yung mga laging nagla-livestream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hanggang 8 hours. At ganito lang makukuha nila. So guys, sumunod naman kayo sa rules. Kasi guys, sa sunod, pag kayo naman yung magla-livestream at maraming taong hindi sumusunod sa rules niyo, ganito yung mangyayari sa watch time hours niyo. 3.0 lang. Bakit? Kasi hindi po sila sumusunod sa rules at maraming nalalabag. Kami po ay nababawasan, kami po yung mga host ay nababawasan ng oras. Kaya kung nagtatanong kayo kung hindi na ako masyadong nagla-livestream, ito po yung dahilan. Ito lang po kasing nakukuha ko sa pagla-live ko within 3 hours. Pangatlo, nakakatulong ba ito sa watch time hour natin? Or nagsasayang lang ito ng oras? Yes, nakakatulong po ang pagla-livestream minsan. Or nakakatulong din ito sa mga nagra-raffle ng pera. Or sa mga nagbibigay ng giveaways or load. I'm sure maraming manonood ng walang lapagan ng link. Sa ganong paraan, malaki yung makukuha nating watch time hours. Pero, once na small YouTuber at laging naglalapagan ng link nila, at di sumusunod sa rules, trust me, kahit 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours ka pang nagla-livestream dyan, 1 or 2 or 5 minutes lang makukuha mo sa watch time hours. Or depende na yun. Yun yung nangyayari sa lahat ng pagla-livestream ko. Pakitingnan ngayon yung mga analytics nyo guys, kung tama ba ako or mali ba. Pakitingnan nyo sa analytics yung pagla-livestream nyo kung malaki bang nakukuha yung watch time hours. Kung iba man sa inyo, maswerte kayo. Yung mga hindi sumusunod sa rules, laging naglalapagan ng link, ang nakukuha ko lang ay 1 or 2 or 5 minutes watch time hours ko sa video ko. Yun lang po ay based sa experience ko. Kaya kung napapansin nyo na hindi na ako madalas nagla-livestream, kasi yun yung mga nanotice ko. So watch nyo yung mga analytics nyo sa pagla-live nyo. Now na. Then comment kayo sa baba ng video ko para alam ko kung nakakatulong ba siya sa pagtaas ng watch time hour nyo or what. Para alam ko at mako-compare ko din sa pagla-livestream ko. Last week ko lang din nalaman at may taong nakapagsabi sa akin. So I check my analytics kung totoo nga yung sinasabi niya. Boom, totoo nga. Totoo nga yung sinasabi niya. Watch mo yung analytics mo sa pagla-livestream mo kung ilan yung nakukuha mo watch time hour. So naisip ko ngayon na hindi muna ako magla-livestream lagi-lagi. Siguro guys, twice a month na lang. Kasi guys, talagang sa analytics ko, hindi talaga siya nakakatulong. Mas okay pa yung lagi ko nag-upload ng video. Based lang yun talaga sa akin ha. Ayoko na ulit magsayang ng 2 to 3 hours na pagla-livestream. Kung 1 or 2 or 5 minutes lang ang makukuha ko sa watch time hours ko. I'd rather na maghanap na lang ako ng ibang content within 3 hours na sinayang ko sa pagla-livestream ko. Alam ko kahit sa bawat upload ng video ko, kahit konti lang yung nanonood, at least malaki yung makukuha ko watch time hours sa pagdating ng panahon. Nanood yan sila next month, next month, next month. Siyempre, lalaki na yun. Kasi alam niyo guys, yung pagla-livestream, pass na yun. So yung livestream na yun, pass na yun at wala ng taong manonood. Di na manonood yung mga small YouTuber niyan kung pass na. Instead, tinitingnan nila yung mga tutorials ng video, yung video talaga na ina-upload mo. I suggest na pagtuunan mo ng pansin ang pag-upload ng video mo araw-araw. Ayusin ang editing skill. Dapat laging may thumbnails kasi isa to sa mga requirements ng YT. Pagandahin natin yung video natin, pagandahin natin yung pag-edit, at huwag tayo magsasayang pagla-livestream kung konti lang naman yung makukuha nyo sa pagla-live. Kasi ang benefits niya sa susunod, baka tamarin na kayo paggawa ng video at lagi na lang kayo nagla-livestream. Baka tamarin ka na magawa ng video at lagi ka na lang magla-live. Kung nagtatanong kayo kung bakit di na ako madalas nagla-livestream, yun na po yung dahilan. Sa mga hindi rin sumusunod ng rules ko, ako din po ay nababawasan ng oras. Parang baliwala lang din. Kaya mas mabuti pang mag-upload na lang ako ng video. Para masanay ako, masanay yung kamay ko sa pag-e-edit, paggawa ng content. Kasi nga, sabi nila, yung video natin, paghirapan natin. Thank you sa source ko kahit paano malaki yung natutulong niya sa mga small YouTubers na kagaya ko. Actionan ko agad. Na-check ko agad yung analytics ko. Be smart guys kung gusto niyo ma-monetize soon. At para sa mga small YouTuber dyan at nanonood ng video ko, sana din nyo in-skip yung video ko at ito ay nakakatulong sa inyo sa mga laging nagla-livestream. So, sabay-sabay tayong umangat. Sabay-sabay tayong ma-monetize. Gusto ko lang i-track nyo ang analytics nyo after nyo ng pag-live. Asalin nyo rin yung mga 40 or 50k channel ay hindi sila nagla-livestream. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Siguro alam nila, mas gugustuhin pa nilang mag-upload ng mga tutorial video kaysa magla-live. Anyways, nasa inyo din po yun. Nakadepende rin sa inyo kung ano yung gustong gawin nyo. Sa akin lang, binigyan ko lang kayo ng informasyon para sabay-sabay tayong umangat. Thank you sa mga nanonood at sa mga hindi nag-skip ng video ko. Mabuhay kayong lahat at sana may natutunan kayo ngayon sa video ko. And see you again to my next vlog soon. Bye! Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Matagal-tagal din ako hindi nakapagawa ng video kasi lagi na lang live. So ito ngayon, kung bago ka lang sa channel ko, please like and subscribe mo na. Baka ikaw ay ma-inspired sa video ko at makagawa ka ng sariling iyo. Baka lang naman. Baka sakaling magustuhan mo. Baka sakaling maisip mo dahil bored ka at makagawa ka ng sariling YouTube channel mo. Baka sakaling maisipan mo rin para sa business mo soon. Or baka ikaw ay laging nagta-travel, sinasave mo lang ang video mo, dapat mo na yung i-upload para kumita din. Or baka gusto mo kumita ng extra income galing sa YouTube, kasi pwede mo ito i-sideline. Baka gusto niyo mag-upload ng videos like school business to promote your school. Umpisahan nyo na mag-YouTube habang ngayon ay quarantine. Mga tao ngayon walang ginagawa kundi nanonood lang ng video. Mga unlimited internet naman dyan, huwag lang kayo puro nood ng videos. Gumawa rin kayo ng sariling sa iyo. Magkakataon nyo na gumawa ng video dahil uso ngayon ng vlogging. Simula nang nawalang ABS-CBN. Lalong-lalo na rin sa mga taga Mindanao. Yung mga ABS-CBN talaga kami. Artista ngayon like Julia Barreto, Liza Soberano, kakasimula lang rin nila ng pag-YouTube. Kung makikita nyo guys, yung channel nila, isa pa lang yung na-upload or 2 video pa lang yung na-upload nila. Pero hindi tayo kagaya nila na artista, so marami silang viewers and subscribers. So tayo wala. Kahit di tayo artista, as long as may viewers ka, kikita ka. So ano pa yung hintay nyo guys? Arat na! Gawa kayo ng sariling YouTube nyo, follow nyo ako kung gusto nyo. Or kung gusto nyo parami yung subscriber nyo, nood lang kayo ng video ko. Mga kaibigan ko yung nagsisimula sa YouTube like Kim and Magnolia. Si Magnolia in 2 weeks, ganito yung subscriber niya. Ngayon, ito na. Galing, di ba? Tayo na't magsimula. PM nyo ako kung gusto nyo. Kung paano padamihin yung subscriber nyo. So let's start to my video. My journey of 2,000 subscribers. Yay! I started this video talaga nung hindi pa marami yung subscriber ko nung May. Nung May, yung subscriber ko lang is 22. I wish I knew before. So, na-discover ko yun. Ganun pala yung gagawin. In 3 days, nakuha ko agad yung 150 subscriber. Hanggang sa, in 5 days, nakuha ko yung 400 data. And then 7 days, nakuha ko yung 500 hanggang sa mag 2 weeks nakuha ko yung 1,000 subscribers. Yun, diba? Lagi din akong pinagdaanan doon. So, lagi akong online. Lagi akong nagbibigay ng ayuda. And meron din akong goal na sana makabot ako ng 1,000 para makapag-live. So yun na nga guys, ginagawa ko, lagi na ako nagla-live. So ginagawa ko naman yung pagla-live dahil sa watch time hours para ma-monetize sa YouTube at para magkasahod. Since quarantine nga, ito yung palagi kong sinasabi na mag-start na kayo sa pag-YouTube. Kahit padahan-dahan lang, at least merong improvement. Kagaya ko, umabot ako ng 2,000 subscriber ngayon. Nag-stop pa ako niyan ng 3 weeks ha. Dahil na marami na pala akong taga-subaybay at mga kaibigan na tumutulong din sa akin para maabot yung requirements sa YouTube na para magkasama. Marami na din ako kakilalang mga small YouTubers sa ibang bansa. Meron din akong Marvlogs GC. Updated daw sila sa videos and live ko. O diba, marami akong taga-subaybay ngayon. Dati walang-wala yung account ko. Nakaka-inspire lang din at the same time para siyang naging part-time job ko. Hindi pa man ako magkasahod ngayon but I try my best na i-pursue ito. Kasi nga, quarantine at ang mga tao ngayon ay online at walang pinanood kundi vlogging. Lalong-lalo na ngayon wala pang ABS-CBN. Speaking na pagbablog, sinasabi ko sa inyo, simulan nyo na. Kahit ano lang yung mga content nyo, simulan nyo sa pag-makeup, anong ginagawa nyo sa bahay nyo, at least sa susunod, kumikita na kayo niyan. Malay mo, swertihin yung video mo. Maniwala kayo sa hindi gan. Yung ibang mga friends ko sa YouTube, pinupursige talaga nila. Hindi na sila natutulog guys. Nakaabutan ko pa sila pagising ko sa umaga. Sabi ko sa kanila, hoy, di kayo natutulog. Sabi nila, magdamagan na itong mga pursige para sa watch time hours. Kasi yun po talaga yung requirements ng YouTube. So ganun sila katindi guys. Since unlimited naman daw yung wifi nila, naka-on lang yun magdamag. Partida, mga 30, 35, 40 years old pa yung nagla-live. Yung iba talaga, sobra-sobra. Tapos tayong mga ano pa lang, mga 20s, di natin kaya din natin yan. Kaya nga lang matanda, kayo pa. Okay, bakit konti lang yung subscriber na monetize na sila? Meaning, nagka-ads na sila at sinasahura na rin sila ng YT. I mean YouTube. Speaking sa watch hours, sabi ko nga yung iba nagpupuyat sa pagla-live. Hindi kasi madali maabot yung 40 watch time hours guys. It takes a lot of times and months para ma-monetize ka sa YouTube. Yun po talaga yung requirements pag pinasok mo ang mundo ng YouTube. Hindi kasi tayo artista na madali lang natin makuha yung watch time hours natin kasi maraming manonood. Tayo ordinary lang, kaya persige at pagsikapan natin. So, ang ginagawa namin para mapadali yung requirements ni YouTube, nagla-live kami. Yung pagla-live namin, kami po ay kumukuha ng mga oras galing sa mga ibang tao para sa requirements ni YT. Sorry, minsan kung sagabal kami sa Facebook nyo, gusto lang po talaga namin na may manood sa video namin kahit walang kwenta yan. Pero sa amin may purpose yan, para yan sa requirements namin. At the same time, sa pagla-live namin, natutulungan din namin yung mga small YouTubers. Baka sabihin ng iba, ang feeling mo naman, live ka sa YouTube. Hindi po ganun guys. Nagla-live kami para sa watch time hours namin. Kasi yun yung requirements ulit ni YT. So dati na-ambition ko lang na dumami yung subscriber ko para makapag-live ako. May weeks din ako nag-stop kasi busy minsan. But I still got the 2,000 subscribers. Marami pa din yung mga nagpa-follow, nagko-comments, nagla-live kahit hindi ako active. Siguro nga dahil nasimulan ko na. So dahil nakapag-live na ako ngayon, ang in-ambition ko naman ay ma-monetize ako ni YouTube. Para magka-ads and magkasahod na guys. Tawon, time na po para magsahod. In-ambition ko ngayon kaya todo live ako. Kaya minsan na ako nag-upload ng video. So guys, thank you sa inyo lahat dahil naabot ko yung 2,000 subscribers. Thank you sa mga walang sawang nanonood ng videos and live ko. Thank you sa mga tao na nagsimula lang ako sa 22 hanggang sa nag-2,000 subscriber. Andyan pa rin sila. Nakasubaybay sa akin. Thank you din sa mga tao sumusunod sa mga rules ko sa pagla-live ko minsan. Sa susunod, malalaman nyo rin yan kung bakit may rules sa pagla-live. Thank you din sa mga tumutulong para mapadami yung 4K watch time hours ko. Sa mga di ko na-mention, sa mga ka-GC group ko, Marvlog, maraming salamat po sa inyo guys. Keep vlogging lang. Kung kinakailangan nyo pong mga isda, free lang po yung channel ko. Don't give up, sabay-sabay tayong umangat. And see you to my live or next video. Bye! 50 to 100 subscriber, madali na yan, promise. Panoorin mo itong video na to till the end para makapagbigay ng information sa'yo kung paano padamihin yung subscriber mo. back to my YouTube channel again. So today's video, i-share ko sa inyo kung paano nyo makuha yung 50 to 100 subscriber in a day. Yes, within a day lang guys. Yung iba sinasabi nila di ko kaya yan. Imposible. Well, walang imposible kung hindi ka nag-iisip ng negative. Instead, panoorin mo tong video na to para makakuha ka ng mga ideas galing sa akin. So, bibigyan ko kayo ng tips na galing sa akin kasi yun po yung ginagawa ko din. Kung bago ka lang sa channel ko, please like and subscribe mo na para updated ka sa mga video ko at maparami yung subscriber mo. First ways na makakuha ka ng 50 to 100 subscriber within a day. Of course, prepare muna kayo ng video nyo, edit muna kayo, i-prepare nyo lang yung video nyo. Huwag nyo muna i-upload yung video, standby lang muna. Hanap ka ng mga famous na tao, nakaka-upload lang. Yung kaka-upload lang nila ba, yung mga minutes pa lang. Yung mga in-upload nilang about tutorials. Kung paano kumita ng pera, kung paano ng ganito, kung paano padami yung subscriber mo, kung paano mag-edit. Basta mga ganong bagay guys. Sa mga nagla-live din na maraming followers, follow nyo din yan. So kung makikita mo silang nag-upload ng video and nagla-live na minutes pa lang, upload mo yung video mo, in-standby mo. Then yung tao na sinusubaybayan mo na marami din followers na mga small YouTuber, puntahan mo sa bahay nila, mag-comment, mag-like ka para susuklian ka nila. Susuklian nila yung bago mong upload mong video. So, doon maparami yung viewers mo. Alam ko sa mga small YouTubers dyan, alam na nila yung mga words, yung mga technique natin na paano makakuha ng mga bagong subscribers. Lalo na sa mga small YouTubers na kagaya ko, mga abot ng 1,000, 2,000, alam na nila yung mga technique na yan. Siyempre, wag mo rin pabayaan yung video mo na kaka-upload mo lang. At yung mga tao na bago pa lang na nag-upload, yung mga finalo mo na maraming small YouTubers, doon ka po makakuha ng maraming small YouTubers din. Doon ka po makakuha rin ng maraming viewers. Sila po ay magko-comment sa video mo. Siyempre, babalik mo din yung sukli sa kanila. Pero pag inunahan ka, balikan mo rin. I'm sure in 1 hour na pag-upload ng video nyo, may ka na agad viewers and subscribers. Ayun din i-apply sa inyo kung effective ba yung tips sa inyo. Kasi ganito pa rin yung ginagawa ko. Simula kaninang umaga, ganun pa rin ginagawa ko. Naghahanap ako ng mga bagong kaibigan, yung mga bagong nag-upload ng mga finalo kong famous. Marami talaga small YouTubers. So, binabalik din nila sa akin. Since din ginagawa ko na siya, yung namimigay ng ayuda, inuunahan ko sila. Hanggang sa nakapag-live ako, hanggang sa dumami yung subscriber ko. Alam kong paulit-ulit ko itong sinasabi. Ito po talaga yung best way na makapagparami ka ng viewers and subscriber. Hindi yung nakatunganga ka lang, sino pupunta sa bahay mo, sino manonood ng views mo. May mga kaibigan ka ba nanonood ng views mo? Di ba wala? Yung mga manonood ng views at nagsasubscribe sa'yo, kung hindi ka man artista, kami yun. Kami yung mga small YouTubers. So, dapat persigihin mo. Second ways ay kailangan mong maging consistent sa pag-upload para yung mga followers mo nakaabang din sa'yo lagi. At syempre, alam niyo na kung ano yung ginagawa nila sa bahay mo. Yung mga namimigay ng ayuda sa'yo, nagko-comment sa'yo. Sila din yung mga nag-aabang ng mga bagong kakaibiganan nila, yung mga bagong subscriber, mga new, small YouTuber. Kung napapansin nyo rin na maraming nagko-comment sa akin, kasi nagko-comment din ako sa bahay nila. Ganun lang. Yung iba nanonood sa'yo kasi nagsusupport din. So, ang ginagawa ko rin, every day may nag-upload, nagko-comment. And next time na mag-upload, sila naman yung magsusupport sa akin. Full support ka din dapat sa mga taong nag-support sa'yo. Comment and like ka din para ma-notify nila na legit ka talaga. At last but not the least na lagi kong sinasabi, kung di ka man busy, kung kaya mag-online lagi sa YouTube, pagsikapan mo na. So ano-ano yung mga pagsikapan mo? Siyempre, kung online ka lagi sa YouTube, pagsikapan mo, maghanap ng mga bagong kaibigan, mga kaibigan mo datihan na nag-upload ng videos, maraming nagko-comment. Siyempre yun, makikita nyo na. Kung sino yung mga baguhan, lagi ko ulit sinasabi, puntahan nyo ulit sa bahay nila. I'm sure pag inunahan mo naman sila, babalik din yung support nila sa'yo. Or i-goal mo, ngayong araw, dapat makakuha ka ng 50 subscriber. Ngayong araw lang na to. Promise, kung ikaw ay nagsusumikap, within 2 weeks, makukuha mo agad yung 1,000 subscriber na sinasabi ko. Basta ganun lang yung pattern guys, ganun lang yung gagawin nyo. Siyempre, kung ikaw artista dyan nanonood, huwag mo na lang gayahin kasi marami naman nanonood sa'yo. Anyway, yun lang yung mga ways ko sa ngayon. Basta laging tandaan, kung may tiyaga, may nilaga. Kung Kung may binigay ka mang suporta sa ibang tao, taos puso din po nilang ibabalik yan sa'yo. Kasi sa mga kagaya nating ordinaryong tao lang, yun yung best way natin gawin para maparami yung subscriber and viewers natin. Ako po si Mar Vlogs, ay nagbibigay ng konting kaalaman at sinishare ko din sa inyo. So kahit konti lang tong video na to, I hope may natutunan kayo. See you again next time sa live or video calls. Bye! So hello guys, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano maglagay ng end card para sunod-sunod yung tao na titingin sa video mo. Gaya nito. So ang last ng video ko na ito, meron siyang green card. End card. So ayan. Ayan, kung makikita na, ito yung nilagay ko. So kung gusto nyong malaman, watch nyo tong video na to till the end. So, okay, let's start. So, siya nga pala guys, magagamit nyo lang siya sa laptop lang talaga siya. Hindi ko alam sa iPad kasi hindi ko pa siya na-try. Suggestion ko na video. So let's start. So punta tayo sa your channel and then YouTube Studio. Tapos punta lang kayo dito sa videos. Ayan, videos po. And then eto, nakita niyo tong pin. Yan, punta kayo dyan. Tapos, sa baba nito, makikita nyo ang end screen. Yan. Yan po yung end screen. Pindutin nyo lang. And then, ayan. Mamili kayo kung anong gusto nyo. So, ayan sa akin kasi ito yung nilagay ko. Best viewer, most recent upload, or ano ba yung dito? Basta kayo na yung bahala guys, customize nyo na lang. Ayan, automatic na yan siya. Kung ano yung lalagay nyo dito. Dito, pwede nyo rin siya i-edit. Gaya nito. Edit nyo lang. So, bali 4 lang yung magkasya. So, ayan guys. So, I hope may natutunan naman ulit kayo. And thank you ulit sa panonood. Thank you!
Starting a YouTube channel is a very scary thing. I know, this is my third one. The first 2 were okay. I've said this in the past in a couple of videos. They were learning experiences, and I'm not considering them failures. They are not. They are a foundation of where I am today. And yes, this channel is not huge, but it's successful in my own mind because compared to what I had no one watching my videos, and now actually people are engaging in these videos, which if I didn't have those experiences before, I might not have gotten here today. Welcome back to the Rebel Tech channel. I'm Justin, and in this video we're going to be talking about a couple of YouTube starter kits. One being very bare bones and just what you need, and the other one's going to be some type of investment that you might want to consider, especially if this isn't your first time starting a YouTube channel and you want to be a little bit more serious, kind of like what I did. But before we get started, if you have any questions, comments, or anything whatsoever, please leave it down in the comments section down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have about gear, especially in this video, the gear that I talk about. I'm not going to talk about everything, so if you have anything in particular that you want to talk about, I'll be happy to have that conversation down in the comments. And if you want to talk to me more directly and have a more fluent conversation, I stream every Saturday now. Sometime in the afternoon. Just give me a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/ghettohappy, and you'll know exactly when I go live. And if you found this video helpful, entertaining, or anything whatsoever, please leave a like and consider subscribing. The first step to starting a YouTube channel is choosing an idea, and that comes from a passionate topic that you are into. Like for me, I love tech and gear, so that's why I made this channel. I made a gaming channel because I love video games. I made a Fast Forward Fellas time-lapse photography channel because I like photography. Find something that you really love to do, and even if no one watches it, and even if the videos are not that great, at least you enjoyed it and you gained something from it. Because building that foundation is key, and enjoying it will make that process a little less daunting. Now, once you have that idea, try to keep it a little bit that you're playing that game of not too closed in and not too vague. You want to be flexible so that you could go in different avenues and not go off topic too much, but you also don't want to put yourself in a corner like kind of what I did with my gaming channel. It was just not flexible enough, and I had to make stuff for that channel. Otherwise, it makes no sense. If I put gaming stuff on my photography channel and vice versa, it wouldn't make any sense. So, gotta play that game. Now that you have your idea, you need to figure out a name for your channel. This is a little more easier once you have the idea because it will be layered in with the idea. But you don't want to be too crazy, like right on, like if you're a gaming channel, you don't want to be like for me, Justin Games. You don't want to have that. That's a little silly. You want something catchy. You want something cool. Something that people will go to and say, hey, have you checked out the Rebel Tech channel or whatever it is? Or something maybe when I made the Ghetto Happy channel, and my Ghetto Happy name on Twitch is also something that I've kept. That is a bit of history for me, and I've said it plenty of times. There's history to that name, and it's very close and near and dear to my heart. Goes back to my gaming days with my friends and family and cousins and things like that. But you need to have something that's catchy and also on topic and on the rails. You don't want to go off the rails with it. The next channel I had was Fast Forward Fellas. Easy enough. Fast forward photography, time-lapse photography, play off the slow-mo, guys. Very simple. And the Rebel Tech channel is technology, gear, all that stuff. So it took me a while to figure out these names, and I went through a ton. But eventually the ideas came to me, and the name, you'll know it. You'll know when that name is actually right, and you're gonna feel it. It's gonna feel right. Alrighty, you have your name, you have your idea. Now you need to figure out, how am I going to produce this content? The hard thing is for new creators, I'm still a new creator myself, is trying to figure out what you can get that you can handle. There's a lot of times on this channel where I say, get the gear that's right for you, in the sense that it's right for your content, also it's right for your skill set. You don't want to get anything that can overwhelm you. You don't want to get a fancy camera that you have no idea how to use. You also don't want to get something cheap and it makes it kind of crappy. So you got to play that game. It's all a game right now, finding out where you're going to land, and you could always upgrade later. But there are certain things that you need to make it easier for yourself to make content and also make it enjoyable. The ideas, the name, and everything like that is nice, but the gear is going to make it a little bit easier to hone those skills and make it easier to create that content. The good news is most of us already have what they need to do it, and that is called your phone. You see it all the time. TikTok, Twitter, all these apps that we have, people are using their phone to create content. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be professional. What is professional nowadays? Professional technically is you do a job to get paid, but people misinterpret that as, oh, it doesn't look professional. Well, if you do a person can do an excellent job. I could put out this video and it looks professional in certain avenues, and I don't get paid for it. But still, you got to play that game. It doesn't have to be professional. It just has to be good enough that you could put it out there and be proud of it. So like I said, your phone is key. And I mention this channel a lot. Colonel Sean, he made a video about making content with your phone and simple everyday things that you could use. And he used 2 phones, one for audio and one for video. And it's very good. I'm going to link that down below. And he really goes into depth with how you can set things up, and very cheap, and pretty much you can use a phone. You could have 2 phones. If you have your old phone, you can record audio with that one and then use the nicer one, the newer one, for your video. But go check out that video. It's very good. So the next step is, if you're really getting more serious about making content, but you don't want to blow a lot of money on your content, which is understandably so, you want to have just enough so you can get your feet wet and just get some experience before you go ahead. And maybe if you start making content and you don't want to do it anymore, you didn't waste the money. Or if you're really serious about it, or if you're doing your 2nd or 3rd channel like I am, and you've accumulated some gear, then maybe you invest a little bit more. And that all being said, the first thing, the most important thing, and I know I'm a little bit biased on this one, but the first thing you invest in is your audio. Because your audio is key. There's a lot of times where people will stick around with your content because your audio is good and you're lacking a little bit on the video, but the audio's good and it's not sounding like crackly or muddy or something like that, they will stick around a lot longer than if you were to have really bad audio and excellent video. So to start off on the lower end, we have USB mics. USB mics are very simple microphones that can be plugged in, and it's plug and play. That's it. You just plug it in and you go. There are tons of options. One new one that came out that's $50 is the Razer Siren. I don't have one. I might pick one up and do a review on it, but if you're interested, the Alpha Gaming channel, Harris Heller, if you're interested in gear and stuff like this, he's a big inspiration for this channel. And also Stream Beats, the music that you're hearing in the background right now, is his creation. So go check that out. It's all royalty free music, and you can download it on his Discord, and it's very cool. You can put it towards your content. Another free thing and adding to your production value. Just so you know, this is not sponsored by it, but if he ever notices it, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, Razer Siren Mini is a $50 USB mic. It's super cardioid, so it's going to be honed in, a little bit of pickup on the back, but I'm curious to see. This is being recorded before Harris puts out that video about USB mics that came out this year. So I'll leave a link to that in the description down below, and everything that I talk about, there'll be links down below. Now that you have that mic, you need the place to record it. And the good thing is, with a USB mic, like I said, it's plug and play, so you don't need an audio interface with it. But you need something to record into, so you have to have a program. My suggestion is you go with Audacity, which is a free option. You go with OBS. You can record audio into OBS. You're going to have to record the video into it, but once you put it into your software of editing, which we'll get into editing software a little later, there are plenty of options and a couple of free ones as well. The idea with OBS is it's free. A lot of these options that I'm going to show you are free, and it's a good starter kit and trying to get your feet wet without breaking the bank. Now, for everyone who is interested in upgrading a little bit further, nothing too crazy, but a little bit further, you are going to have to go to an XLR mic, which has to go into a audio interface. And the best starter kit option I could give you is the Rode Pod mic or the AT2020 to a Focusrite Solo, Scarlett Solo, I think that's what it's called. I used to have one. I sold it years back because I upgraded to a mixer, and now I have the Zoom F6, and I'm selling my Yamaha because I don't really use it as much, and I'm trying to save some money and put money towards some other gear that I want. So yeah, Rode Pod mic or AT2020 into a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Great options. $100 microphone. Each of them are $100. And then the Focusrite is $100 as well. That's a $200 investment for your audio, which is a steal. They're excellent microphones, and they give you some great quality, and you're not going to be having any issues with them. And another thing that's going to be happening through this video, everything that I say can go through OBS as recording. You could record all this stuff into OBS. You could even go record your video and your audio into OBS, and it's synced up, everything's good to go, and you just need to cut it up, chop it up into whatever you need it as. You don't have to sync or anything like that. You could do them separately, but it's there for the taking. You can go ahead and do it. Next up, we have a camera, and the camera doesn't necessarily have to be too fancy. There are plenty of webcams out there. Just like a USB mic, a webcam is a USB interfaced camera. And Logitech makes a lot of nice ones. The C920X or the C920, depending on which one you could find. I don't know if they make the C920 anymore. I haven't seen it. I have one, and it's a good little camera. It's nothing too fancy, but it gets the job done. And with some nice lighting, you can make it look pretty professional. And I'll throw in some clips of me using it. You can get the point across, and I've used it in my stream a couple of times. Like when I'm doing some dot art, I get the camera down, facing down at the art, and then I get the webcam facing me as a face cam. I'm still figuring out some quirky things. It's something, the flexibility with using it, like getting your exposure right, getting your lighting right, is very difficult. It takes some practice, and just like your USB mic, it takes some practice to get used to. Once you start using some XLR mics, you have more control over every little thing. And same thing with a webcam to a DSLR or a more professional camera. It's a lot more user control that you'll have. So to recap those cheaper options, we have your phone, which you record audio and video, and you could chop it up with some apps on your phone. You could do that, or if you want to, you could transfer it to your computer and do it on some softwares that I'll mention at the end. The next step is, if you were to go to a webcam and USB mic dual system into OBS, that's perfect too. Less control, but you'll get the content out there and you'll be able to do it. There's some apps and some plugins within OBS that you can mess around with. So it's not too crazy, but there's less control than if you were to go a little bit higher. And then the next thing is a half step up. You go with the C920X webcam, and then you get a more professional microphone. Well, not professional, but more user control friendly microphone as a AT2020 or Rode Pod mic, being XLR mics into your audio interface, the Scarlett Solo. And that's a bit of an investment, but at that point it's 200 plus the 70, under $300 to get everything. And at that point your softwares can be free, so it's under $200 of everything that you're gonna need to start making videos. If you're at this point where you're looking to get a little bit more than what I've mentioned before, you're really serious about making content and making this almost a career if you wanted to try it, and starting to be where I am right now in making content. So to start off, there are plenty of things that you can upgrade, and there are plenty of things that might not make a difference, like your audio. You're getting excellent quality out of the AT2020 and the Rode Pod mic into the Scarlett Solo. Maybe you want to get a recorder like an H5 or like an H4 and do things separately and have everything recorded if you're not a fan of doing it into OBS. I think OBS is good enough that you could get the quality that you need. And I won't go into the recorders. I'm just using the microphone and the camera as examples. So like I said, 2020 and the Rode PodMic are excellent options, and they'll last you a long time. After that, if you watch my other videos, I'll leave links to those microphone reviews that I've done. There's different tiers of microphones, and you're not going to notice it that much of a difference, especially with YouTube. A lot of times the compression is really screwed up, especially with the audio. It doesn't make your nicer microphones sound that much better. You'll notice some differences, but it's not worth the extra price. Moving along, we have the next camera that you're going to get. And you'll have to make a decision if you want to go to a DSLR or mirrorless camera. The Logitech Brio is a good option, but it is still a webcam, so you don't have as much control. It is a nice one. It does get 4K, I think, at 30, but it does full 1080s, which is probably what most of you should do. You should have 1080 going out. I don't have a 4K camera. You don't need it. So in my mind, if you're considering the Brio and your budget is at $200 for your camera, you can go ahead with that. But in my mind, I would save some money and save some time with your C920 or C920X and save up some money, or maybe even wait till your birthday or a holiday and get it as a gift, your camera. That's what I did. I actually had a Rebel T5 and I had that for a couple years, and now I have a 77D, which is an excellent camera. Even 3 years later, it's a great camera. That's a good segue. The 77D. If you're looking for a camera that is just at that level of what you need, the 77D is there with the expansive EF mount lenses that you can get. A lot of times the lens is a lot more important. I think like 75% of your camera choice is your lens. So you could have a decent body and a really good lens and it's gonna look great. But if you have a really good body and a bad lens, it could make it look even worse. And without any further ado, the specs that you're looking for are 1080 and 60 FPS. So if you could get a camera that has 1080 and 60 frames per second as your options, the 60 FPS is plenty good enough to get your B-roll. A lot of times when you're shooting 120, you notice the difference. It looks great, but you don't necessarily need it. It might not be worth that extra cash when you're starting out making videos. So 1080 and 60 FPS. Two cameras that fit that criteria are the 77D and the Sony a6000, which is a mirrorless option from Sony. A lot of people like the Sony options because they're compact, they're small. I've worked with Sonys and I'm not a huge fan of the interface, the menus and everything like that. It's very confusing, but they offer 1080 and 60. Another thing to consider is look on eBay and do some research into finding some used gear. I actually got this 77D for $500 and it's a $800 camera and I got it for $500. Make sure that it's in good condition and make sure that it's a person that has a good upstanding standing on eBay. Try not to get screwed on eBay. I've been screwed a couple of times and it was not good trying to resolve that. So be very careful if you are to get used gear. Same thing applies with audio gear. You can get the AT2020 and the Rode PodMic used. They're $100, so it's not that big of a deal, but if you want to try and save a little bit of cash, you can go that route as well. Now that we've got through the big stuff, the audio and the video, the cameras and the mics, we need to get things that will help make those things shine a little bit better. And quite literally, lights is the next thing. And to be honest, you don't have to spend a lot on lights. There are plenty of fancy lights that they're not even worth it. I've worked with plenty of LED panels that work just fine. If you're working with these types of cameras, you just need a halfway decent light. I've had this light for 6 years, and it's a newer regular LED. Still has the big bulbs. It's not a panel, it just has the big LED bulbs in there, and it's done me good. It's been an excellent light for me, and it has a ton of light. So that being said, Neewer makes a great pair of lights, and if you get them on Amazon, they're like 30 to 40 bucks. And the last bit of gear, certainly not least, is your editing software. This is a very tough thing because learning how to edit is half the battle. Creating the content, writing out your script, writing out the outline, that's just a part of it. But editing, that's where the magic really happens. It really puts everything together, and it's something you gotta learn to do. Not everybody has the luxury of hiring someone to edit. But if you learn how to edit, it will go a long way with your channel because you'll be more intimate with the process. Some options that I have, I'll tell you what I use. I used to use Vegas, Sony Vegas, the cheaper model, and it was good for a while. I did my gameplay with it, and I did a lot of simple videos with it. It wasn't great. It wasn't the pro version, but it was good. And recently, I've been using Adobe Premiere. It's a great program, but so many problems I've had over the 6 months that I've used it. I'm not making any money on this right now, and it's a monthly thing. To be honest, I'd rather just spend $300-400 on a program and just own it. Then I can just work with it. Which brings me back to DaVinci Resolve. You guys can get the free version and use that. It's limited to a point, but it still gets the job done, and you don't have to worry about any watermarks on your simple edits. Some things have watermarks, like certain plugins and certain things like that, but you don't have to use that. If you just want simple edits and things like that, it's fine. If you're interested in paying for some things, some other options are the Vegas one, the Sony one, Professional Studio, something like that. It's under $100 for the program, and it's good. It's got just your basic stuff. Now, if you made it through this video, I appreciate the support and everything. I'm really hoping these suggestions help you guys get your YouTube channel started and get into content creation. It's really fun, and even if you just do this as a side job or a side just hobby, it's still a fun thing to get into. And if you enjoy this type of work and want to put some ideas out there, even if it's not that great, it's still good. It's good to put your thoughts out there and maybe do a vlog, maybe talk about your life, talk about things you do, talk about your work, whatever it may be. Just create content and make some good choices in what you put out there, because there's a lot of negative things, and whatever you're gonna make it positive. There's too much negativity in the world. Try to make these things positive, and if everyone does that, then we can make the world a little bit better. But before I sound like a Sarah McLachlan commercial, let's go run down these things and talk about what we covered. And we'll talk about the cheaper ones and the more expensive ones of your options in picking gear. So first off, we have the Razer Siren Mini, which is $50, the Logitech C920 or C920X, which is $70, and the Neewer lights, which are $40, which comes out to $160, under $200 to get yourself set. Obviously, you can use OBS to record it all, and you could use the free version of DaVinci Resolve. $160, under $200 to get yourself started. There are some flexibilities. You could get the Logitech Brio if you want a little bit more higher quality. I wouldn't suggest it, but it's up to you. Now, I consider that a beginner budget. Next is a more higher budget, the AT2020 or the Rode PodMic, which are $100. The audio interface, the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which is another $100. The Canon 77D or the A6000 Sony, which is roughly around $600, depending on if you get it used or new. It could be a little bit more, a little bit less, that kind of stuff. The Neewer lights, $40. You could get a cam link, which is $125 if you want to relay the signal to your OBS to your computer and then not have to sync. You could get an SD card, which is cheaper, and you could just sync it later, do a clap sync. Like I do that every single time. I do a clap sync. So it's totally up to you what you want to do. You could get the cam link. Thing with the cam link as well, if your camera, which the 77D and the A6000 have clean HDMI out, if you want, you could stream. And you could go to Twitch, you could go to YouTube, you could stream, and it doubles as that. The other thing is some accessories, little things here and there like batteries, SD cards, probably top off with another $50 or so. And that is right around $1,000 for your investment. Roughly, give or take, depending on if you get things used, get things a little lower model. If you're getting SD cards, you probably don't need anything more than 32 gigs because, or 64. Probably don't get anything more than 64. You probably don't need it. And if you're using these cameras, you're not going to need more than that because 1080 doesn't really blow it up too much. And just because I put these into two separate categories doesn't mean you can't mix and match. It doesn't mean that you can't use the microphones that I suggested for the bigger ones, the more expensive ones, with the lower budget stuff. And it doesn't mean that you can't use the Canon with the Siren, depending on what you want to invest in. They're all great options, and they're all options that are going to help you create your content and make it a pretty decent quality. And it all takes practice. I could guarantee you that all these things have the potential to create great content. It's now up to you to make it look good and to make it yours and make it unique to you, because that's what's going to make people want to come and watch your content. It's you. It's not the content necessarily. It's really you. It's a personality. People are drawn to people and personalities. And if you're bland and if you're just not that entertaining, that might be an issue. But some people might like that. It's something you're going to have to get over. It's something that I had to get over. And like I said, I'll leave all those links to my other channels. And I was not very camera savvy. I was very camera shy at the first couple of videos, and I wasn't even on camera. I was just a voice. So that is my YouTube starter kit. Simple, from your phone to a little package of little things that's under $200 to your kind of semi-professional on around $1,000, probably a little less if you do a little research. And this is what you're going to need to start your YouTube journey, and maybe even Twitch, maybe even some other platforms. But basically your content creation journey starts with these things and these tips that I left in this video. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked that video, please hit the like button down below. It means a lot and it helps this channel grow, because the YouTube algorithm likes likes, and so do I. So please leave a like and consider subscribing for more videos like this and more videos that will be involved with gear and involved with more in particular gear. If you like microphones and you want more specific like details about some of this gear, I have AT2020 Rode Pod mic and a ton of other gear that I've talked about in the past. Go check out the video tab and check out those videos. If you have any questions, comments, or anything whatsoever, please leave it down in the comments section down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. And if you have any suggestions for videos as well, leave it down there. You could also ask me more directly while I stream every Saturday afternoon. Twitch.tv/GhettoHappy is the channel, and go give me a follow there and check me out and hang out, chat. You can come in and just say hi for 5 minutes and say, hey, I checked out your videos, I really enjoyed it, or whatever it may be. So until next time, be safe, be kind. If you go out, please wear a mask, and I will see you in the next video.
Hello everyone, this is Ghetto Happy with a Destiny video. I am starting a new campaign with a hunter. This will be titled The Life and Times of a Hunter. And yeah, I'm just going to play through the campaign. Pretty simple stuff as a new class. I played through as a warlock, but wanted to play through as a hunter and let you guys see it.
Hey, remember when we released this video on USB microphones and it ended up being like one of the most helpful videos on the channel? Yeah, well, just about every one of those companies has released a new microphone. Blue Microphones dropped theirs this morning as of filming this. Razer released theirs last week. HyperX released theirs, I believe, the week before. This has been like the month of new microphones. Even Shure, by the way. Shure is like teasing a new microphone that looks like the successor to the Shure SM7B. So, you know, expect a video on that soon. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, let's take a look at some of these microphones, specifically the more popular ones released in 2020, and see if we can figure out which one you should buy. So we've got 4 USB microphones we're going to be looking at today. We've got the Blue Yeti X, which was originally released in November of 2019. However, they just released a new version that's World of Warcraft themed this morning. We've got the Razer Siren Mini, which was announced last week. It's only $50 and it comes in pink. So there's a plus. We've got the HyperX Quadcast S, which is a follow-up to their super popular Quadcast. And of course, we've got the Elgato Wave. We're using the Elgato Wave 1 today, but you guys know that the Elgato Wave microphones have been my favorite just because of the software included in them. Let's unbox them, let's test them and listen to them. Let's take a look at some of their features and figure out who should be buying which mic. And you know what? While we're on the topic of audio, let's talk about today's sponsor, StreamBeats. You like that segue? That was like Linus Tech Tips level segue. StreamBeats, if you're not aware, is copyright-free music for streamers and YouTubers, and it's not your typical background elevator music. It is good, solid music. Every single song has been manually approved by YouTube to make sure you will not get demonetized in your videos, and it's available on just about every single streaming platform: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, YouTube, whatever you use. So feel free to play it in the background of your streams or your podcasts, or if you want to download it for your YouTube videos, there's a download link available right in the Discord. We've got over 4 genres to choose from and many more on the way. Check them out in the links down below. Also super important, by the way, if you have any other questions about microphones or audio or any of these things, both myself and my audio engineer friend Ryan, who works at Senpai Records, both stream on Twitch, and we talk about all these things. So link to both of our Twitch accounts in the description below. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. He streams Wednesday and Friday. I think this is exactly the same. I looked up some specs on this earlier, and I didn't see any difference in specs. It looks like they switched to USB Type-C, which is a nice addition. But for the most part, it's the same thing, but with fancy colors. You want to grab the other one so we can see it? Yeah. They don't put any red on this one, so that way it doesn't screw with whatever color LEDs. But yeah, just the 2 different. Here, come take a look at the USB ports on the back.
There you go.
See the difference in.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, they are literally exactly the same. Are you doing the pink one because I asked you to, or because you want to do the pink one?
I'm doing it because I'm attracted to this. Naturally. I'm attracted to cute things, and this is very cute. Got some USB.
The cables are even pink?
Yes. and green. We got the what I believe is a stand. Oh my gosh. It feels very light.
Really?
Yes.
It looks solid.
It feels like it's meant to dissolve in your stomach. Does this go on here? Should I read the instructions? All right. It's the puppy dog of microphones.
This is the last one. This one came out this morning. I like how they have to explain that you don't talk into the top, you talk into the front. They put that on every single one of their USB mics.
People still get it wrong.
People still do it. Ooh, the gold accents. Oh, that's actually kind of sick. The gold around the, oh my goodness. Here, check this out. You get the gold around here. You get the gold blue logo. The gold World of Warcraft on the back. I don't even play World of Warcraft. And the gold base. This is pretty sick. And then the light up part here is like World of Warcraft symbols. I don't know what they're called. Runes, maybe?
Maybe.
We're gonna go with runes. Oh, yep, there we go. Red light. It's in the red. There you guys see the little red one? As totally unnecessary as like that kind of stuff is. Like I've never been the one to like buy a microphone for I don't know what you call it, a gimmick. It's kind of sick. They did it. They did a good. This is a well done gimmick. All right, cool. That's all the unboxing. The lights. I've been doing purple for the last couple of videos. It needs to change. You do purple and green.
Well, what about pink and green? Just like the Razer.
Like your favorite one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really feeling the
I actually
aesthetics.
really like that. Let's make this one a little pinker.
Little watermelon.
Yeah, pink and green.
Sure.
Sam, how do the colors look? Is it any good?
Super good.
Well, we're using it anyway. Finish the audio quality test.
Hey, what's the best way to listen to copyright-free music while you stream?
Why, Stream Beats, of course, you big dumb idiot.
Hey, what's the best way to listen to copyright-free music while you stream?
Why, Stream Beats, of course, you big dumb idiot.
Hey, what's the best way to listen to copyright-free music while you stream?
Why, Stream Beats, of course, you big dumb idiot.
Hey, what's the best way to listen to copyright-free music while you stream?
Why, Stream Beats, of course, you big dumb idiot.
That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought the Razer was going to sound a lot worse. It's actually not bad. It's maybe a little duller than the other microphones, but for a $50 microphone, that's not horrible. Let me listen again to the HyperX Quadcast. Hey, what's the best way to listen to copyright-free music while you stream?
Why, Stream Beats, of course, you big dumb idiot.
My favorite is the Wave 1.
On both of our voices?
Definitely on mine. And yeah, I'd say overall, there's the inherent EQ of it sounds the most balanced to me. So your voice naturally has like a lower, fuller thing than my voice, and like I find it too much on the Yeti, just as is. And for that same reason, it sounds more dull on my voice. The Yeti does. It sounds more dull on my voice. Yeah, the HyperX Quadcast sounds pretty good on my voice. It sounds too muddy and boomy on your voice for my liking. I mean, I you can EQ all of these, but in generally speaking, all of these are definitely usable. The Razer Siren, I can notice that you're missing a lot of frequencies that the other microphones are giving you. I'd give the HyperX Quadcast a 4 out of 5 on my voice. I like the intelligibility of it, and it still has a fullness to it. I'd give the Wave 1 a 3.5 out of 5 on my voice. I guess the point is that they're both good to me, they're just a little different. The Wave 1's high end on my voice is a little smoother, but because of that, it's a little less intelligible. I'd give the Yeti X a 3.
Really?
A 3 out of 5 on my voice. There's a lot of high frequencies that are not there. And even though there's a very booming low end, I miss the clarity. I'd give the Razer a 3. Granted, there is not a lot of low frequencies in it, but I don't personally feel like I need that in my voice as much.
Yeah, every one of these is pretty good. The HyperX is way too mid-heavy on my voice. I think I'd agree. I think the Wave 1's probably my favorite. Yeah, it's interesting how different each one is. Like the Yeti X has like got that deep boomy stuff, which, I mean, the pro to the Yeti X is you can change that in the EQ right in the software itself. Yeah. I mean, you can EQ any of these though. The Wave 1 is a little bit crisper on the high end. The Quadcast has like a lot more mid-tones to it, which in my opinion makes it a little bit muddier. And I'm not crazy about that sound. I'm kind of a fan of the Razer. It's like the most like balanced. Yeah. Like the Yeti's got the most low, the Wave's got the most high. I want to hear the Siren and the Wave right next to each other. Why, Stream Beats, of course, you big dumb idiot. Why, Stream Beats, of course, you big dumb idiot. There's definitely more detail in the Wave. The Wave's my favorite for sure. I'd give the Wave, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. On my voice, my personal preference, I think I'm going to give the Siren that like an 8 out of 10. And then I think I'd probably, if I had to choose, just in terms of sound quality, I'd probably go with the Yeti X over the Quadcast because I really don't like mid-heavy vocals. So I'd probably put the Yeti next to like right below it at a 7, just because it really is lacking the high end. And then the Quadcast, I'll probably throw them both at a 7. Like these are all good mics. Let's talk about like build quality and aesthetics of these 4 microphones. Because that is underrated in my opinion. Yeah. I think the way a microphone looks on a broadcast is super important.
Obviously, this is the best one.
As long as they don't hold it. Because it feels like if you drop it, it will crack.
No, I think features wise, in terms of like how it looks on stream, this one is definitely the most elaborate. The HyperX. Mm-hmm. It has the most customizable LEDs and all that stuff.
The most prominent LEDs.
Very prominent, yeah.
Yeah. Because like this has a lot of customizing stuff too.
Yeah, that's true.
But like it's just the tiny little knob here.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see much of that on stream.
No, because it's
right?
going to be on the back.
Yeah, so I'd give this a 5, a 4. Honestly, I'd give this a 4 as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and give this a 3.
I would give these both. So mine's at a 10. I would give these both a 9. It'd be just. I think it's two totally different styles. Like I have always loved the way blue microphones look. I think they're like the most, like the classiest. They're beastly heavy things, super classy looking, and I love the gold on this, dude. I think they nailed it. But like, if you're looking for something more gamer and RGB, I'd go with this. I'd give it a 9. If you're going with something more classic, especially if you want to like, you know, get the shock mount and put it on an arm or something, I'd also give this a 9. And then I don't like the look of the Elgato mics. That's been my
Yeah?
biggest complaint about it. I think it's
square.
no, I just think it's
rectangle?
boring. It's like they look cheap. I don't think they look as good as they sound. I would give, I mean, the thing aesthetics, because you're not counting how much this weighs. This drives me nuts, but they don't see that. And this one has like other options, like having like a boom, like a stand, a shock mount and stuff. So
Yeah.
I would put this above this one, but I would give this one a 5 and this one a 4 or 4.5.
Uh-huh.
We'll say 4.
I guess I like the simpler, sleeker, quote unquote boring. And I think the only reason I didn't rank the blue higher is because I feel like most of the aesthetic things, which are really cool, will not show up on stream. It's more about you personally, which is important as well.
Yeah,
But-
except I think the gold accents stand out quite a
That's
bit.
true. The gold is cool.
The gold, there's gold on the front and on the back. See, this thing is so pretty. Okay, that's aesthetics. Let's talk about functionality, because we also installed all the hardware for all the microphones. Which one is your favorite in terms of functionality? Like the two that stand out to
Yeah.
me are the blue. Let's bring it back.
Oh yeah.
The blue software and the Elgato software are by far
Yeah.
the top.
I'd
for
give
two totally different reasons.
Yeah, I'd give blue for sure a 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Because the Logitech G Hub integration was super in depth.
There was a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, you can do
You can change
lot.
EQ, you change compression, and not just like you can do a simple compression like the bar, but you can also click like the more button and go and change the attack and release, which you know all about, attack and release and
Yes.
compression.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that.
You know, you can go into deep settings on everything, on literally any setting you'd want.
Yeah, really deep customization.
Uh-huh.
So
I didn't
can't-
even know that existed until today.
Yeah, it's amazing. Really, I'm
was
surprised.
really good.
Very surprised. It was cool. I'd also give this a 5 out of 5, but like you were saying, for a different reason. You don't have like the EQ customization and all
Which
those
is weird.
things. Yeah, it's a little interesting that people leave that out. But the routing, the mixing capabilities for stream is very, very awesome to have when you use this microphone.
Like personally, for what I use on stream, I'll give it an 8 because I feel like it's got so much room to grow. It is my favorite. I'd give this a 7. I'm being really harsh with this just because I feel like USB mic software is the biggest hurdle right now. In fact, I'd even give this a 6. Like the fact that you can't, like, adjusting levels of different things is the highest priority for streamers. And the fact that they put so much software into that, but none of that functionality. When this, like, there was a lot in there. I was really impressed with what it had, but I feel like it was missing the most important thing, which is what the Elgato had. Plus, you can download free EQ and compression software right into OBS.
True.
So it doesn't really, like, it's not really missing that much. So I'd give that one an 8 and give this one a 6. What about these two?
The HyperX, I would give a 3 out of 5.
That's really nice.
You know, you still have some basic monitoring options, like basic functionalities, and then you have a lot of LED color options as well. So
You give it a 3 out of 5. I'd give it a 3 out of 10.
oh
Yeah.
I mean,
I think there's almost no audio control in there except for basic, like, 3 different levels. Plus, is this in the shot? This has to be in the shot. It was like right here.
oh my gosh, we're professionals.
Yeah, but there was like almost no audio control in there, and even the LED stuff like was just kind of weak. Like there are only 2 different zones. There's a bottom and a top, and so you can't get like how much more expensive would it cost to add 2 more zones in the middle so you could get like a